Good evening, everybody. Dadman Walking 55 here from the East Coast of the good old USA at 7 minutes after 10 p.m., folks. Hey, welcome in. Yes, this is not my normal time slot. My buddy Mark D with a C went to a convention today and apparently is under the weather. So, you know what? I decided to come live tonight at a different time because you know what? Dadman can never talk enough. So, hey, why not? So, give the Dadman a mic. I'll go for 10 years. Mrs. wants me to have a hobby. Well, hobby away. Hey, so, but I got to tell you, I got some surprise guests in the back who, on the spur of the moment, at the last second, step up when called on that were just amazing. So we don't have to come back to a second. You know who that is. But listen, first of all, let me bring in the great, the incredible, my right hand dude, woman, buddy, whatever adjective you want to put there, the person behind the 24-hour Fortnite stream who lasted the whole time and comes in tonight, the great Lisa from YouTube.
We need to come up with a new name for me.
Oh, what? You don't like Lisa from YouTube?
Well, like the dude, the right-hand man, the horse.
The war horse. War horse.
War horse.
War. Yeah, anyway, but hey, that's
Ed
me.
McMahon. I could go for Ed McMahon, that's a guy, but we need to come up with something.
Okay, well, we'll have to do that. We'll have to figure it out. Maybe people.
Your secretary. No, that's the missus.
No. The missus is my stage manager, my agent that keeps me on track and keeps me on the air. You know.
Yeah.
So, but hey, welcome. Let's go ahead. We got 10 people here already. Can you believe that?
I can't believe anything today. My brain's shot. So I don't know how fun this is going to be.
I don't. Well, we're using the Force tonight. I know a lot of you people are Star Trek and used to more Trek at this time of night, but hey, we use the Force around here and not the mouse Force. We use the real Force. So let's go say hello to people. We got 10 people. And the great Buddy Hepburn steps in waving the pink hand. Hey, Buddy. Castle. Castle's here. Yeah, K Bard is and hail to you, JT Kirk. Hail to you, sir. Good to see you tonight. So good to see you, sir. I'm going to send you a DM in a minute, JT, so be watching for that. Masters Mexico. Hey, something that is really something as you guys are helping a lot to get this day through. Hey, that's why I'm here, just to kind of be something out there for everybody who knows what time. And here she is, Miss Dadman Walking.
Hello.
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 How are you tonight?
To Lisa. I don't know if you heard me whoop whoop earlier. I was in the room getting chips.
Were you hooting and hollering?
I was whoop whooping you. Whoop whoop.
Yes, exactly. So hey, all right. Well, Masters, good to see you, and whatever we can do to help you get it through. There are 13 people. Hey, I was like, I know, I got to calm down. But listen, I can't help but the number because you guys. Love you guys. Thank y'all for being here tonight. You know, I'm glad we can help get you through, but you know what? You guys help get me through a lot of stuff too. And hello, Rambling Canuck. Hey, sir.
Hey.
The great white door is up there. So
the Fortnite guy, right?
Exactly. Yes.
Hey,
yeah.
Hello.
If you've never had a chance to play with Canuck, he's definitely a right to play
with. I did. Didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay.
You might have. Yeah. He came in during the 24-hour stream in the overnight hours.
Well, I'm not totally brain dead.
Yeah, I know. You did good.
Hey, Canuck. Right. Good to see ya.
Exactly. B from O is here. B from O.
B from O.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I could talk soccer tonight. You give me something with soccer, I'll see if I can bring it in here.
I played soccer, but that was like 30 years ago.
Well, we could talk soccer. I tell you, I want to hear more about your athletic standpoint.
Yeah, but girl athletics are lame. I mean, nobody in chat wants to hear about female sports.
I disagree with you. I love women's college sports, especially women's softball, and their basketball can be tough. Truly, I respect women's sports. I think
I was college golf, but I was high school soccer and golf. And a little basketball. So
there's nothing more vicious than a high school girls' powder puff football game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've seen those. So Let's say hello to Maddie's daddy, Steve Mitchum. Hey,
Hey,
Steve.
Steve.
And Steve, I sent you an email back the other day, whenever you get a chance. So, hey. And boobs. Stunning
Boobs.
says to call you boobs.
I'm boobs.
Yeah, I guess we
I
could.
don't like that either.
All right. Well, okay. Well, we just.
No, somebody said something about co-host.
I'm going to go down there.
But that's like I'm here all the time, and I don't got time for that.
Yeah, you do. You do for me. I'm special, Lisa.
I'm like Mrs. Helper. How's
Yeah,
that?
there
When
you-
she's sick and tired of all this, I'll come and help.
There you go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank Park Casual. Good to see you, sir. How are you tonight? Good to see
Hello.
you in here with us.
I'm gonna
Make sure-
before you. I apologize. I am eating, so I
Hot
might
dog.
be talking with my mouth full.
Okay.
But hello to everyone. If I
Well-
miss saying hi.
Is it delicious?
Oh yeah.
Canuck says, "How about the second boss?" That could work with that. I could work with that.
Mm.
But you know what? Lisa's the great one that busts me on Mark's show with, "Who's eating out of a bowl? Who's eating a pistachio?" 'Cause it's like, man, you got good ears.
Yeah,
and you know
you're
your food.
eating pistachio. You can tell by how the nut falls in the bowl. It
Oh.
makes a certain sound.
Wow.
I know
Sure.
why. I know what your nuts sound like.
Oh, wow. Okay. Hey,
I'm sorry to go
No,
there
no, that
so
was-
soon.
no. Hey, we're late at night. It's all cool. That was awesome, Jeremy. Good to see you tonight. Stunning says, "How about the waitress?"
No way. Nope. I
Nope.
own the business. I'm not the waitress, so that would be like no. Although
Yeah.
I'm
like
happy
that
to
one.
serve, so I don't know.
Yes.
I could.
Well, listen. The whole thing with Warhorse was I thought of Robert E. Lee, old Pete, the Longstreet and the Civil War. Refer to him as his Warhorse. His second,
You did
or
call me a
second.
nag once.
But
Do you
in
remember
love
that?
because you were really needing. I was needing to be nagged, and it was okay. And I said it with
But
a
I
smile
wasn't
and love.
nagging.
No, you were caring about me, and you just wanted the best, and you were doing like a friend should, and not letting me get away with.
Dad man
Sugarcoating
considers
it.
most stuff nagging, so
Yes,
don't worry
exactly.
Was it a
Don't worry
compliment then?
yeah,
It was a good
probably.
thing.
Probably.
I
B
thought that was
says
a
the-
negative one.
Oh man, the co-hostess with the most delicious losers ever me too.
I
So-
like beef from O.
Oh, you like that one? All
I
right.
did. Of course,
Deliciously
who
so.
wouldn't?
I know. I'm the messenger.
Uh,
So I know. It get me all that. And Master says hello to Mrs.
Hello.
And Buddy played a round of golf first thing yesterday morning.
Hey, good for
Yeah.
you. 9 or 18.
9 or 18.
Mm-hmm.
And see, folks, this
Some
is going
people
to
consider 9 holes a round of golf when technically 18 is a round of golf.
See, I would think it would be 18, but
Mhm.
unless you played a 9-hole course, if you're playing on a 9-hole course.
We
Yeah.
still
So you can
haven't-
quit after 9 on an 18.
Yeah, because they usually end up around the clubhouse too, though, I think.
Yeah, they do.
All right. Well, Stunning says Corporal Lisa,
Corporal.
and it says you're an expert on nuts. So, hey, that I could tell she was that night. She knew what nut hit the plate, hit the bowl.
I've come across a lot of nuts in my life, and yes, I've gotten pretty good with them. I meant like people.
Yes.
Uh,
Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't.
in cooking too, you
Mhm.
experience a lot of nuts. But
Well, folks, I will tell you tonight's show is completely unplanned, completely using the force.
as you can
And
tell,
We have no agenda, so it could be chat driven, except we will have to censor the chat to some degree because we got to
Because-
make sure y'all don't go off the reservation.
Mega's out there. You got to be careful.
Yeah, definitely got to be careful with Mega. But hey,
Is there a reason we have a football background?
I went to the zoo today, saw tigers, zebras, a sloth, a bat nest, snow leopards, lynx seals, and a big ass snake. Well, we love big ass snakes because you know what? I was also
I really like big ass snakes.
yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I left it just to see what I left the background up just to see what the hell anybody would think about it, and you walked right into it because a lot of people don't like the sports ball, so I just kind of left it up to see.
Well, you're
Yeah,
promoting for future stream.
I actually was going to change it, just not tell you.
Oh, there you go.
To what?
We could do blood splatter.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
no,
We
that's
could
gross.
do your pretty flowers. We could do
Ah.
space.
Space. I like space.
Well,
but
let's do
I
space.
kind of like sports ball.
Hey, look
Really.
at this one. All cat. Who are you people, and how did I get here? Eric K. Welcome.
Hi, Eric.
We're good to see you today, Eric. All right. Hey.
You like the football?
I
I
kind of
will-
like the football.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, cool. I'm glad I
Yeah,
picked that.
sports ball.
Hey, listen. I will pick whichever you ladies want to do because you know what? I like the ladies, and I think the ladies need to run some more stuff. You know. Hey. So
Did you take the emote only off of?
I'm not on Twitch tonight. I'm not
Oh,
on
okay.
Twitch tonight.
Just wanted to make sure.
Hold on.
I got to keep him in line, Lisa, or he does.
He goes off the rails.
Yeah, he
Multitasking,
does.
swallows them up, and then spits them out.
I tell you.
Are you going to be on one of those sports streams where you're chilling and chatting about sports?
Me?
Yeah.
I think
Sorry.
if somebody gets sick,
Mm.
then I'm an emergency replacement.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, and I think I'm below you on that too.
Yeah. Well, but
Like,
we
if
got
somebody gets like really sick.
Well, we got 13 people already lined up for it, so we should have guests each well. And G Hazel, is it Gazel? G Hazel, welcome, Space. Okay, hello to you, welcome. Let's see, and it's
Oh, so he
sport-
liked the space.
Oh, he
one.
liked the space one. Mm-hmm.
Go Space. Okay, I'm
The
glad you
final
got that.
frontier.
Well, let's see. Speaking
flip
of
it.
space,
I'll flip it and
we have.
around just to be annoying.
Well, we'll go to space because bring it to space because we have the captain himself, the great JT Kirk, coming in.
Damn it, Mark.
Damn it,
Damn it,
Mark.
Mark.
No
Yes.
kidding. Why is he not streaming? So he goes
I-
off to a con and goes shopping and he can't do his lousy stream?
He
I'm
put a tweet.
pissed.
He put a tweet out there that he was under the weather. So.
Inconceivable.
Well, that's why you have people like me and others to kind of fill in the gap, let the guy have a week off, and we keep the party rolling. And who knows what the hell we'll talk about tonight? So maybe some Star Trek, you know. But if I have to defer to you, JT, and you, Lisa, with your knowledge on stuff like that, because you know
boy.
I'm the Star Wars people. So, but let me hit a couple things real quick. Stunning. I don't know why Remedy hangs out in a barn. She clearly belongs to the psychic culture. Oh,
I could probably come up with a reason why she hangs out in a barn, but
yeah, probably so. Buddy said they went to Rancho del Pueblo in a 9-hole course, full rounds playing it twice.
yep, exactly.
Okay.
What was his score? What was
How'd you
your
do
round?
with it? I have no clue what that means. So anyway,
Hey,
and, like-
wait, what is a THOT?
yeah, what does that mean? I have no clue.
It stands for that easy lady over there, or that garden implement over there.
Lisa? did you log in?
Oh. No, I'm not. Not on Twitch. I'm not on Twitch tonight.
So, Dan, man, you're a gardening tool?
I guess so.
He's a real
Oh.
tool.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Maddie's daddy said, "Don't forget hit that like button. You make sure y'all subscribed if you haven't."
I
And,
actually
yeah,
did
what-
hit the like button.
Hey, all right. Well, that's
Oh, I
good.
forgot to do that too.
Yeah, stunning. I see
Oh,
it. Yeah,
boy.
exactly. Hey,
Okay.
I
Well
see.
done.
Eric K's eating a nice steak. So, all right.
Oh, wow.
I'm having a hot dog.
Somebody else posted a really nice steak on X earlier today. I'm trying to remember who it was.
Can we just agree to all call it Twitter and forget what Elon wants us to do?
Sure.
I'm okay with calling it the Tweety and stuff like that.
And you heard what I called tweets, right?
Yeah. Do you remember,
Excrement.
JT? Yeah.
I have a general idea.
Excrement.
Yeah.
Lisa, that was a good one, Lisa. That
Thank you. It's all anyway.
yes, the more you hear some people tweet, the more it comes up that way,
It gets
doesn't it?
pretty crappy over there.
See, I've
Yeah,
never
so I
really
just-
run into that, but I only follow people that are like clobbering times or adjacent.
I totally agree with you.
So,
Yeah, it depends on who you're following.
what I don't like is the retweets. Those are the ones that get me. The people I follow is fine, and then one of them will retweet something. You're like, oh, really? Ugh.
I
And
try
I
to
do,
be
and I just
funny.
block them. I just block them, the people I don't
Oh,
like, and they're like, "I've never seen this person. Why are they blocking me?" Because I don't like your content, and I don't ever want to see it. That's why.
oh.
No, I used to have a social media addiction back Facebook back in the day, and so I was kind of cautious about even getting a Twitter account.
Mhm.
But I was finding it just easier to follow what Raquel was saying and Clobbering Times or Dad
Limiting
Man,
yourself.
yeah. But I only spend maybe 30 seconds a day on Twitter. I mean, it's nothing for me. But I was, hours a day on Facebook, and then I quit cold turkey in 2016.
Did you
You
have
know,
withdrawals?
oh yes, I did. Yes, I
Really?
did. I mean, it was like
Wow.
handshaking, withdrawals. I'd open my phone up and just start typing like F to try to find the Facebook app, and I'd force myself like on a computer to type out like some other website, the letter
Mhm.
F to untrain my habit of just I had muscle memory of typing
Right.
Facebook out and going to it. So it took
Mm.
3 weeks, a month at least, to really get to where like I wasn't jonesing for that. But it was real. Yeah, but I
So
Wow.
quit cold
all this
turkey.
stuff is
And
new to me. So I just recently started social media, and I'm fine with like kind of dropping it and walking away and doing my own thing. It's
mhm.
Mhm.
just Dad Man keeps messaging me.
What? No,
So that's why he
I
keeps hitting the limit. I see.
yeah, no, it's not just. I get into great exchanges with Hungry Boy, and then the next thing you know, it's go, and then a couple of game groups like go crazy. So
And it's
that's how it
like I
goes.
have stuff to do. I can't
Well,
be sitting here.
And
but we gotta play
what people
Fortnite.
don't understand is that, well, I can ignore them, but then you get the person going, "Why aren't you responding back? Did you not get it?" And you're like,
I'm busy.
I saw it. I'm busy doing something. I didn't think it warranted a response. So now a lot of the time it's like type whatever they type in. It's like I read it. I'm like, okay, that's it.
Oh,
And then they type,
well,
but I have to stop and do it.
Mm,
So I have to stop everything I'm doing. It's like, oh, please.
I
If you
guess
see
I'm
that I'm
old school where I feel like I have to respond. Just
no,
I don't want to leave anybody hanging.
no,
Well, see,
agreed.
back in the day, Facebook was actually really cool. I was on it, I think, 2005, right when they opened it up to the non-Ivy League universities, and you had to actually put in your classes, where you could put in your classes that you were
mm,
taking, and so you could get to see who else was in your university class, blah blah blah, this section, right? And so it was kind of fun to do that, but it completely changed when it was just open to the public. And
mm,
then in 2016, around the time that I quit, things just started ramping up at an exponential pace for rage clicks and
Hmm.
angry news and things. And they had good fuel
It's
for
too
that back
bad.
in 2016. I won't go into it, but we all know the one person that they were really banking on for a lot of that.
Oh, okay.
Um, in if you liked them, you didn't like them, it didn't matter. They had stuff that you could click on that would just make you angry the whole day,
Yeah.
right? Um, so it really wasn't easy getting over that for the first couple of weeks, but it was a healthier lifestyle
No, I
by
understand.
far. So
Well, one thing I do want to poke, and we can talk about the social media a little bit more, but I like what Eric said in here about Mark Hamill wants to boycott Twitter on August 1st, and that clarifies it. But that's not what I point this out. I like Buddy Hepburn's response. He didn't boycott TLJ, so too bad. Yes, yes, I know. He went on the. Do you see the videos of him? He's like, yeah, but the real adult world. You're under contract. You got to be an adult. You got to play. You do. It's a legal thing, but still, it's you could see how depressed he was at trying to warn people and try to counteract Rianne Johnson and those interviews. It just was something else. But yeah, I do agree with that, buddy. But the adult in me understands why he had to do it. He had no choice. When the lawyers say you have to do something and you got a written contract, You got to do it. So, but let me say, hey, to Padawannabe, hey, good to see you again tonight. Chill chat with pizza. Well, we have hot dogs. The pizza was just a throwaway up here. I can show pictures of pizza if you want some pizza, though. So, and Rocco the Brave, welcome in, Rocco. Ripping the movies in the kindest way. So
Don't show the pizza that looks like somebody threw up on it.
which one is that?
That's the one that is not
It's
golden
that-
brown.
There's the one that's not brown on top.
The one from Friday night.
You mean the dessert, the pizza you had, Mrs.?
No,
No.
Mrs. looks gorgeous.
It's the one that you bought from the local.
Oh
place.
God! Okay, come on, man. That was good pizza. It had
I'm
extra
sure it
cheese and meat
tasted
on it.
great. It doesn't look right.
It's not a matter how it looks; it matters how
Yes,
it
it
goes down.
does. Oh, come on. You're not going to eat something totally ugly. So
It does
That's
when
true.
It does when the people that are looking at it cannot eat it, so they do not know.
Oh man! Well, I tell you what, that Stromboli was good though. The Stromboli was really, really good. So, well, let's talk a little bit of pizza. What type of toppings do you like on your pizzas? I mean, are y'all more of meat people, veggie people, cheese people? What do y'all think? JT, do you have a
Oh,
preference?
geez, yeah. Well, I'm probably more picky than most people here. I'll eat pretty much any meat as long as it didn't swim in the ocean or
yeah.
litter the ocean floor, as the case may be. So pretty
Mark?
much any meat I'll be up for trying as long as it's not the vegan imitations too.
Right.
So the sardines that you were talking about the other day, that was like double
Or
the
anchovies?
to me. Oh yeah, the anchovies. Sorry, the
Yeah.
pickled anchovies. I was like, no
But
way.
yeah,
you couldn't
sardines
pay
would
me.
be gross too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
And
the
I don't-
idea
I
of
don't-
clams too. It's like, ugh.
Yeah,
I
and
thought
I
Mark was
don't
streaming that up.
Yeah, like your 8-9 all meat pizzas, with like just loaded with meat. I'm not a big fan of those either, but I do like having one or two meats on the pizza.
Mhm.
And then in terms of like your veggies, I'll go out of the box and do like broccoli on it.
Oh, wow.
But in the right context, right? Like if you're doing like a broccoli
chicken?
cheddar pizza or chicken with it, yeah.
Yeah.
Even if it's Alfredo. And then I'll do like your spinach, your onion, your green pepper. I don't. Here's the thing that people are going to say I'm weird. I do not like mushrooms or black olives on the pizza. Mushrooms don't
Really?
sit well with me, and I love
Oh.
salty foods. Cannot stand olives on the pizza. But pretty much any of the other veggies with
Do
the
you
standard ones, you'd be okay with.
Do you like mushrooms and olives not on pizza?
I don't like them at all in any.
Okay, so you
Oh.
just don't like them. Okay.
Right. And then I do love pineapple on pizza. It is a valid topping for me. I know this is going to be pretty divisive, probably. And then cheese, any cheese, you name it. For me, that's the thing that stands apart is the sauce. I love extra tomato sauce, but I don't need it if you put
Mhm.
like a roasted tomato on the pizza. I actually do like tomatoes on pizza as a topping. And then crust, I'm not a fan of thin crust. I love the Detroit style, which is kind of midway between like your normal pan in Chicago. When Chicago's more like a cake or a pie in terms
Yeah.
of thickness. But I like the crust to be not too big. There's that pizza that you had, Dad, man, that the famous one without the brown cheese. The only problem with that pizza is it looked like there was too much crust. Now, I like
Mhm.
enough that you can dip in like a nice garlic butter
Mhm.
dipping sauce, or maybe ranch or pizza sauce. But I just don't like when it takes up too much of the pizza. That's just me. But so yeah,
Yeah.
outside of my popular veggies, I hate on there. I'm pretty up for anything, and in it like peanut butter jelly type pizza, the one that Mrs. Dadman had the other day. I'm up for trying barbecue sauces, Alfredo sauces, all of that. So
We went to this one place and they made a macaroni and cheese pizza.
Oh, really?
Yeah, basically they just put macaroni and cheese on top of a cheese pizza, but it was really good. But I will say it was really good.
That's
Yeah.
like
It does
the
sound good.
employee special. The employees are like screwing around in the kitchen. They're making a pizza, and then they're so darn hungry that they put the leftover mac and cheese on it. And then they try it, and they're like, "Oh, this is really good." After smoking a bunch of dope and
Well, but see,
having the
it's a good,
munchies.
that's a great use for macaroni and cheese, especially if it's left over, because the hardest thing to accomplish is leftover mac and cheese that tastes like you just made it. I mean, no
Yeah.
matter what trick you try, you're never going to fool anyone. So if you can bake it on a pizza, that's a good use, I think.
I use
A life extender.
Yeah.
I use leftover mac and cheese if I make. Sometimes I'll make an omelet, and I'll make a mac and cheese omelet
Ooh.
Mhm.
Really?
with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How is that?
Dad man doesn't like it, but
Because
I
of the
like
egg.
it.
Yeah. Hey,
I
cut me
like
off.
it. I like it. If I have a veggie, I might put a veggie in with it too.
Yeah, I don't know. I've learned to have a few vegetables on my pizza over the year. I've learned how to deal with peppers or onions. Mushrooms, I'm still a little bit off with. But let me say hello to Raquel, SSG
Raquel.
2211. Welcome in, my friend. Good to
Raquel.
see you tonight.
Hey,
Yes.
Did you say hi to Rocco earlier? Because I
Yeah, I
didn't.
thought I did, but I'll say hi to Rocco again. Supreme
No,
pizza,
he said
pepper-
his favorite pizza, if you go up a little bit,
Oh
is anchovies and pineapple with a tad bit of clams.
man,
No.
only Mark
Oh,
D
no.
with a C is the only person I
That
think
is
that would
so
like
not
that.
true.
And then he said, "I jest."
I got
Yeah.
it.
I would think
I was
so.
going bottom up, but hey, Buddy Hepburn, you know what, buddy? It's hard to feel sorry for you being pizzaed out after the pizza you sent me yesterday. Buddy, you sent me pizza picture. That was awesome looking pizza, though. That was
Pizza
beautiful.
is a dietary staple. It's
I
on the
do.
bottom of the food pyramid.
The pizza he
Wow.
sent me yesterday was just amazing. Then it double stuffed Nutty Buddies. Then
Mhm.
donuts this morning, and that's like, geez, man.
Wow.
There was a cake last night. I was like, gosh. I'm like, are you trolling me? He's like, would I do that? But no, it's all good. Thank you for everybody in here. We've actually got a sub. I don't know who subbed because I don't have the identifiers. Maybe I need to figure that out. But listen, thank you to whoever did sub. Appreciate it. You're great there. And Eric K says, go-to pizza is regular bacon and mushroom. Mushrooms soak up the good bacon grease.
Mm.
Now I tell you what, I love bacon on a pizza. Mrs.
But it's got to be crisp.
Okay, that I thought we had a glitch. At one point, it said we had 37 watching, which would be awesome. But hey, folks, it's great. But bacon on a pizza, bacon with the cheese. See, I like a stromboli. And I usually get it with the applewood bacon. What do you think with how bacon is a flavor enhancer on pizza?
I like
Well,
it. Go ahead.
I was going to say, are we talking bacon or bacon bits that they sprinkle on that aren't really
Yeah.
bacon?
I'm
Yeah.
bacon, real bacon that's crispy, that they crunch. They do crumble it, but real bacon.
Yep,
But it's got to be crispy. It's got to be crispy so that because it kind of loses something if it's not crispy.
Yes, exactly. Well, I got to say this, and I'm sorry, Mrs. You and I were talking about. It says the StreamYards is on drugs tonight. It says we got 114 people watching right now. But hey, if you are, hit the hell out of that like button.
Subscribe.
I took a picture of it just for posterity. Not whatever posterity.
You said it
whatever.
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I started
YouTube
talking-
says 114. Yeah.
Hey, wow. Hey,
Well,
smash
I
that
see
like button.
15 and 356 subscribers.
Hey, all
Mine
right.
says
Well,
114 watching.
hey, that's a 33% return rate. That's awesome.
Wow.
Hey, I love my subs. So,
Now, see, bacon, back to your question.
yes, sir.
Dad, man.
JT. Yes.
Bacon can be a real flavor enhancer on the pizza, but if you use too much or you put too many other meats, you can just grease out your pizza and ruin it.
Agreed.
So if you're going to put bacon on, you have to be really strategic. Bacon and ham, okay. Bacon and sausage, I don't care for it. Bacon and pepperoni, you can get into some danger there too.
Because of the
Yeah.
grease?
Because of the grease, I
I
think
think they conflict flavors. I only like one. I only like bacon. If I'm gonna have a bacon, is really the only one I have. Or if I'm gonna have I have sometimes I like a cheeseburger
Hmm.
pizza, which is good, which is hamburger and tomato and lettuce on top, and then you put a topping with mayonnaise.
And Beef
But
for
then,
Mo says, "What about bacon and chicken?"
Oh, for sure.
mhm. I've had BLT pizzas before, which they
Yeah.
put the bacon on, and then they, do the tomato and the lettuce, and then they top it with the just like how they did the balsamic glaze, just with like mayonnaise. And they used a tomato sauce with it. I thought it was really good, but I love BLTs and I love mayonnaise. So
Yeah, because they used it like that's what surprised me was mayonnaise on a pizza. I mean, how would that
I don't know.
work?
but
I
it
don't
was
know.
good because it was like a BLT, and it had
Right.
enough. You could taste the bacon. It was almost like the pizza was just the way to get it from the plate to your mouth.
Was it
The
a
crust.
mayo like drizzle on the top?
Yeah, it wasn't
Okay,
solid.
okay.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
wasn't the sauce. Okay.
No, 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 no. They did it kind of like how they did the balsamic glaze on that pizza that I had at that other place. They just kind of zip, 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 zip a little bit.
Now,
Gotcha.
and if it's G Hazel or Gozel, I'm not sure which way to pronounce it, but it says I can't taste mushrooms. Well, I that's one reason I've never liked mushrooms because they're usually spongy and not much taste. Um, maybe it's just me. What do you think?
I'd agree.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
not too much of a flavor profile for mushroom, in my opinion.
Mm-mm.
Unless you
Yeah.
get really earthy. What I mean by that, they kind of taste like dirt mushrooms.
Yeah, yeah,
Yummy.
yeah.
But that's the only way I can taste mushrooms. But I love mushrooms anyway, so I don't
Sometimes
know if
if you,
it's a visual thing more than it's a taste thing for me.
I think sometimes I like to. I know this sounds weird. I think some things are better if you pre-cook them and then put them on the pizza. I like onions, but I like sautéed onions on my pizza. I don't
Oh,
like regular onions.
See,
sure.
Um,
You
I
like
like
them
the
cooked
bacon
down?
cooked
holy
crispy
shoot!
on there. If you're going to do mushrooms, I like them sautéed in a little bit of butter first, and then you kind of let them drain, and then you put them on. I don't know. I just kind of like. There's very few things I like. If any vegetables, I like to kind of saute them to soften them because I don't like crunchy. I don't
Yeah.
like my vegetables crunchy on pizza. I
Right.
only want my crust crunchy.
Well, Eric's talked about that to a little degree. Like something like bacon, at least partially cooked to begin
Hmm.
with before you do it
And it
here.
gets some
So
of that grease off of it too, so your pizza is not covered in grease.
And here's the thing about bacon too. If you do combine it with another meat like ham, you better have something to counteract it too, to
Mhm.
bring it out. And that's why I think like a ham, bacon, and pineapple go together really well because you get the sweet counteract all of that meat. Uh,
Mhm.
you have to have a veggie at that point on it.
Well, that reminds me of Canadian bacon because Canadian bacon isn't really, in my opinion, bacon. It's closer to ham.
Right, right.
So
Mhm.
you
Yeah.
get that nice salty. So Canadian bacon with pineapple pizza to me is a really good combination, the salty and the sweet. So
Exactly,
yeah,
exactly.
that's what I like. But it's not my favorite pizza of all time. I don't really think I have one. I mean, I have a go-to of pepperoni for sure. But I'll eat like you, JT. I'll try pretty much anything. And the one thing I am surprised about that nobody talks about with the clam pizza though is
Mhm.
clams get really tough.
Hmm.
Yes. Yes.
So you're gonna be eating almost like I don't know,
Rubber.
a rubber band, yeah,
Hmm.
in
Mhm.
order to stomach a clam pizza. So I'm curious what Mark has to say about the texture of the clam that he eats and is pushing on all of us.
Yes. Exactly.
But I
It's like
still would
yeah.
try it.
Well,
I
So
was,
sometimes fried calamari can be very tough and chewy too. So
ooh,
yes,
yeah, there's a lot to the.
buddy, that sounds good.
fried calamari is the
Well,
best,
I'm
by the
going to work
way.
down. B from O asked
I'm,
about bacon and chicken. What do y'all think with bacon and chicken?
yeah, I
Oh
think
yeah.
yeah, they go good
Yeah.
together.
Stunning says
With the
bacon,
ranch
ham, and
dressing.
pepperoni.
That would
Ooh,
be
ranch.
good. Or a little
Uh,
ranch drizzled on top of that chicken
Ooh,
and
yeah.
bacon.
See, I'm not a ranch fan though. The missus will tell you that.
But
I'm
not
not
a red
either.
sauce.
I'm not either, but I think that would really
Yeah.
be good with that.
See, that's how I know you're not from like Michigan, Minnesota, Wisconsin, because you can't be from one of those 3 states if you don't like ranch.
Or
Yeah.
cheese.
Oh my
I love
gosh.
cheese. I love cheese. You can put cheese.
Or cheese.
Bratwurst.
I love bratwurst.
B from O says Cece's Pizza has chicken and bacon pizza. I miss having a Cece's nearby. Oh, now Giazel loves mayonnaise on pizza. So, hey, that's cool. Buddy says, my dad gets pastrami pizza from my pizza, mayonnaise spread over the pizza crust, mozzarella, pastrami, and red onions. After baking, topped with fresh lettuce, tomatoes, pepperoncini, and mustard.
Ooh,
Wow.
interesting.
That has a lot, me.
A
I'm
lot of
addicted to that.
flavors. A lot of flavors in
Yes.
that.
That would be so. Yes, Raquel, it says. So I am going to take it at face value. Thank you to all 120. And I'm serious. If there's 121 people out there watching, thank y'all for being here tonight. Guess what? JT, Kirk, Lisa, Mrs. Your Sunday nights are now occupied going forward. So
You have 82 likes. So,
82 likes.
Are you
some of those
serious?
people have to be real, right?
What the heck
Other
is
40
going on
people,
with you
You need
two?
to hit the like.
I'm waiting. I'm dying to see what it says tomorrow.
I know, but we're going to take it like it's for
Hey,
real.
thank you,
And
everybody,
if
for
y'all,
liking
thank
us.
y'all. Hopefully
You liking me? You
Let's
really
get to
like
400
me.
subs tonight. Let's get to. I'll stay up 24 hours if we get to 400 subs tonight. So,
Tonight, 24 hours?
Yes,
I'm too
I'll do it.
tired. I can
I'll have
do
to
it.
work through. I'll have to stream through work tomorrow. I'm calling sick.
Calling sick.
Now, Mrs., what kind of pizza do you like? Since we
You
have
know,
Lisa and
I do like the BLT. I like trying different kinds. If I had just a pizza that if I order it, I normally just get like onions
Hmm.
on it. I like a crust that I don't like the thin crust. I guess they call it hand tossed, where it's thin but not real thin because I don't like a lot of crust. I've got some caps, and it's really hard for me to chew things that are real chewy.
Sure.
Now that looks really good,
Yeah.
but you have to cook the Spam before you put it on. I would try
This
that.
is why I
I'm
picked
gonna
this
make
because I
that.
know you love. I know you
I'm
love
gonna
spam.
I'm gonna try making that.
Well,
if
thank
you have
you,
a nice
buddy.
brown texture on the Spam,
Yes.
on the
Oh,
ends,
and you
and
baste.
cut it
Oh,
thin.
and if you baste the Spam with the sauce, oh my gosh.
Mhm.
Spam is really salty and
Mhm.
it is kind of a mush. So yeah, definitely have to make a nice crispy,
Yeah.
like get the half sodium if anybody
Mhm.
is actually actively buying that.
Yeah.
Because that
Oh,
it's
I
just
could eat
so
Spam every
salty.
week. I love Spam.
Yeah, and
Do
let's
you find
say
it salty?
Um, I don't eat a whole container of it. When I eat it, I usually do use it like I cook it for breakfast. Like I use it like in place of bacon, and I cut it thin and I fry it. Um,
So you
or
don't find it salty at all?
it is salty, but it's no more salty than bacon.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
What I use it to eat it with, or I put it like in a stir fry, and a lot of the rice and stuff. I just don't put any. I don't season a lot of things. I just whatever it is, it is.
Well,
So when I use like the Spam, it kind of seasons it
I do like
for me.
spam, and that's one thing the missus got me is on the spam. I learned to appreciate that with her. But Squeaka, hey Squeaka, had barbecue chicken bacon pizza. I like that with the
Oh, that
bacon.
sounds good. Squeaka.
Yeah.
Hey, Squeaka.
Yay! And then
Yay.
mentioned Cece's has macaroni and
Yep.
cheese pizza. Yep.
I will
Yeah.
tell you what I don't like on pizza, because I'll eat almost everything. I don't like pepperoni.
Yes, sir. Yes.
I never had Spam until I was 35 years old.
That was
Oh.
funny.
Let me say hi to Brian Hepburn. Hey, all right. Still got a lot of people coming in here. Sorry.
Yeah.
Hi, Brian.
I do love green peppers. I like green peppers on but see, that's been an acquired taste over the years.
Yeah, totally.
I had to get used to it. As a kid, it was just meats and
Me
cheese.
too.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, JT, what were you going to say?
Oh, I was just saying I never had Spam until I was 35 years old.
I didn't
man.
have it till like within the last 6 months or a year.
Oh,
Yes.
I
And
I
know.
had to try it.
Hi, Bone. Good to see you.
Hey,
Fried
hey.
spam is good. Yes, it is. I've learned that from the missus. So,
And it is actually surprising how some things that I thought were like, well, what the heck is all this
so
garbage?
who said
And
this
it's
earlier?
actually very good.
Well,
It
the
is.
thing is that it's if you read the ingredients, it
Yeah,
doesn't have a bunch of stuff on it.
Yep.
It's basically it's a Hawaii because is very big on spam, and a
Yes,
lot of it is because it's hard to get stuff over there. Spam can be shipped easier. Spam,
Yep.
and it tastes good. It's meat in a can is what it is. It's
yeah.
it doesn't, but that sounds really bad. I'm sorry, phrasing, I know, but
Hey,
it's not
hey,
it's not like nasty stuff in it.
But
It's not
it's
like
something that
Mrs.
everybody should
Wait,
try.
Mrs. I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm sorry to
Uh-oh.
cut you off.
What?
We have an Esh sighting. An Esh sighting.
oh, Ash,
Hi, Ash.
He says pizza sounds good. Could definitely go for some Papa John's right now.
Uh-oh.
oh, it's like,
Good to
oh,
see you. Yes.
We're enablers.
But
Get it?
you misspelled it. You don't have a U in it, my friend. But anyway, that's a debate for
Oh
us
my
on our 24-hour
God.
tip
no,
off.
no.
Dad, man,
What?
you don't do that. There's no spell check here.
I know. Well, it's also my buddy that we could have a
We play
24-hour
Fortnite.
debate. Listen, the next way, if I ever do a 48-hour debate, it would stream. It had to include 24 hours with this guy talking about Darth Maul.
Oh, there you go.
So it would have to happen.
Is there enough on Darth Maul to have 24
Yes,
hours of it?
Spam
Oh.
and sauerkraut.
That would be
Listen, he
good.
won't budge and I won't budge, but spam and sauerkraut. That just
I want
seems.
That's almost like a sub for
spam,
bacon.
spam, and spam.
Okay.
Eric,
Well-
it's your job to take care of the spam.
Spam.
Oh wow! Now I like this.
spam.
Brian Hepburn cooks it with spam with an orange and brown sugar glaze, like a ham.
Yeah, that would
So-
be good. That would be good.
Alrighty. But yeah, that is so awesome, guys. So hey, yes. But yeah, you guys. Hey, no, I love the pizza. No, he died. He got cut in half. That's all he was. He was a third-rate punk Sith Lord. Not even a Sith Lord. He's an apprentice. He didn't even graduate. Jeez. So, oh yeah, Small Town Republic. Yes, one of my future football guests coming up. Auburn fan. Hello, Darth Maul died in episode 1. That is all. Thank you, sir.
I'm sorry, I have to interject here, but
Yeah.
you know what little we got of Darth Maul in
Yeah.
What was it? The first one? What is that
Yeah,
called?
the Phantom
The
Menace.
Phantom
Thank
Menace.
He was on screen for what, 10 minutes?
If that.
If that. No
Most of it
lines,
was a
no nothing.
lightsaber. Most of it
So-
was lightsaber dueling.
I'm with Ash that I'm glad he lived because he turned out to be a fascinating character that they never explored. And you got that through the animated
Mm-hmm.
Rebels, I think, and part of
Right.
Clone Wars, right? Oh,
Right.
the end of Clone Wars
But
was
see,
fascinating, by
and
the
see,
way.
that's where I have disagreements with Ash and other people because by doing that, he ended up doing something that much larger, bigger Sith Lords could never do. They were lucky if they were able to have their Force essences in holocrons or in certain temples. They could never come back to the real world and live like that without maybe possessing a body. That's the problem I have with the whole Darth Maul angle, because he defied what more powerful dark side Force users could do, and no matter how much they tried to say this, that, and the other, and bring it back in Rebels, I could never intellectually grasp that.
Well, they said that he had so much hatred that hatred kept him alive in order to get all the
Yes, and that's what they
technology. And I could see hanging on to hatred to keep it going.
But the problem is there are other more powerful Sith Lords that had as much, if not more, hatred for the Jedi, for others and stuff. So this apprentice who never became a Lord himself.
So what you're
managed to do
saying
something
is,
more than
why
other-
is this peon actually outliving these
Right.
super evil people?
Right, exactly. You
Well,
got Exar
sometimes it
King.
takes a peon to show the really cool guys what to do.
Hey, I'll know. Because I tell you what, I know Ash is sitting there loving this debate that we're having here right now.
I'm with you, Ash. Let's go, Maul.
I'm just reading. I'm just reading spam recipes.
Oh God. I agree. Squeakers on my side. Those movies don't count. Original 3. Yay.
See, I never watched any of the cartoons for Star Wars. It just never interested me.
Oh,
But
you're
if you
missing
just
out.
take all the 6 actual Star Wars movies, to me, Darth Maul had kind of the Boba Fett thing going on because you only saw him in
Yeah,
sub 10 minutes. He
Totally.
was an evil character, mysterious, and then he was gone. Right,
He was great,
fell
though.
down
Bye
another
and
hole,
goodbye.
just
Yeah.
like Boba Fett.
And he
did.
was a great character, but
Yep.
they had so much potential. But it's so funny. It seems like most times when I start talking Star Wars, this guy makes an appearance in the chat somewhere. So
Hi, George.
hi, George Lucas.
George,
Good
can
to
we
see-
have a conversation with you? I'd like to sit you right down here and ask you why the hell did you ever want KK for that job, you jerk?
Well, tell us how you feel, Lisa.
Why did you sell Star Wars to the white slavers, right? I mean,
Well-
he said it, not me.
I would sell it for the money, so I get that aspect, George. But you said you have to take KK to run Lucasfilm. That was to me the worst. Unless you purposely wanted her to ruin it, then it was an excellent choice.
Yeah, exactly. So hey, all right.
Oh,
So Ash says there
wow.
are 11. Eric K said Ray is Palpatine, as I understand it, is struck down. He would enter a force. Oh God, Eric, you're so
Eric.
funny. So
I want to get back on the spam topic,
Well,
but that's okay.
okay.
When
Well,
you
let me
guys
get through the
done.
Star Wars real quick because I've gotten all out of whack now, folks. I am trying to use the Force tonight. Obviously, it needs to be in the hand of trained professionals. We got 86 likes, 124 people still here with us. So hey, let's have fun with it. And we're talking spam and Star Wars. What a combination!
And then George Lucas pops up.
Yes, I know. Stunning come back in with Maul is coming back in Rian Johnson's trilogy. Is going to be a head in a jar on a robot body. Absolutely. And
That's been done.
Rocco
Wrong-
likes
wrong
it. We
show.
got a lot of Darth Maul. Hashtag Maul lived. Let's see. So I'm just okay. Jazel saying, what kind of lightsaber color is your favorite? Yours is purple. I love that. Purple is a brilliant color. I don't know. Do y'all have a favorite color? Because I still like the green, just the light Luke Skywalker green lightsaber.
I really think Ahsoka's 2 sabers, white, are phenomenal. With the long saber and then the short, kind of
Oh,
a
yeah.
pairing saber.
Mhm.
That is, to me,
Oops. Sorry, Lisa. I hit the wrong button.
just because I said Maul lives with
No,
F, you
because
don't have
this-
to kick me out.
You said Ahsoka. I'm kidding with you, my friend.
Oh.
Yeah, yes.
Well, she's there.
No,
She's
But no, is it the 2 lightsaber? What really about it is
the white. And
The
yeah,
white.
just how it visually is stunning to see it
Mhm.
wielded versus the
JT.
black, the red.
JT or Mrs. Do y'all have preferences on the lightsaber colors?
Go
I
ahead.
like green because it's my favorite color. I have no other reason why.
Okay.
I want an RGB rotating color lightsaber.
Oh.
Like you see with computers or stuff like that. It just rotates through the
Yeah, like
rainbow,
the-
and then you could use that in Fortnite when you're playing
Yeah.
the
What-
serial unicorn, whatever the name is.
Exactly.
The stereo
Unicorn
you-
pink? What?
Yeah. Yeah. And see, they do use that hate, but if you look at XR Kun and some of the others that were in this, the lore that they were not able to live in bodies like he did and come back. They were usually in temples and other their spirits were trapped in places. So but Brian said I love it when she's laughing when I'm reading something. So just,
Oh,
I
I was
don't know
reading
what
something else. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But that's cool. That's cool. But George, he didn't realize how popular Maul was going to be. He said about the same about Boba Fett too. That's true. But you know what? I tell you, that's also why you don't kill off your big character. Just for the potential. Because honestly, I think he would have made a much better. I didn't like the bringing of Dooku in Attack of the Clones because it's kind of like a Jedi turn. I think if they would have had him survive, to me, have him kill Qui-Gon Jinn, but he escapes, keeps that mystery alive, and then gives something the next movie when he and Obi-Wan fight. You know, have it at that point, and then not you had to bring in a new apprentice, in the second movie. So I think that could have worked better.
Fiction is stories written and it's not based in reality. None of these characters ever have to die, ever.
Mm-hmm.
There is a way to keep them. I mean, have them injured and go away for a while, but as a writer that you want to keep excellent characters around, you just never kill them off. It's just, if you kill them off, it's almost basing them in reality.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all fantasy. So I have an issue with killing anything off in fiction.
Well, because it's a
That's
finite.
me.
No, I agree with you, because it's a definite end. When you actually kill the character, that means that they're terminated. That's it. There's
Unless you're in
nowhere else.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
And then they
Well,
all come back anyway.
No one's ever really gone.
Oh God, thank you, JT
Exactly.
Kirk, for that quote.
And I
Oh
think
my
that's probably
gosh.
why they said that. It's because all these people are going to be coming back sooner or later.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
I never really liked Dooku. I always called him Count Poo Poo, but
Count Poop.
that's just me. Yeah.
I don't know.
I
I
didn't
kind
like
of
him.
daydreamed that it was Anakin's father for a while.
Mm.
Right.
But I just made that up in my own head. There's no fact behind that.
It's okay.
But somebody is Anakin's dad.
Well, the
That
Force.
will never be solved.
No, I don't think he. I don't think
Well,
so.
they addressed it with the Force manipulation in the Plagueis book, but it's they
So
kind of left it
he's-
mysterious. He was a product of the Force of tampering. So
But
But,
why
you
did
know-
he pick his mom? And I mean,
why does anybody pick anybody? I mean, we just. Why am I doing this stream tonight? I'm using the Force. I don't know. It's going wherever it's going. We're going from the spam to
I want
anchovies to-
answers, darn it, Dad man.
I
Give me
know, dang
answers.
it.
Sometimes there are
I got-
no answers.
You want answers? I got questions. So I'm an auditor. So I ask questions.
Hey, Stunning says Jar Jar's the father.
Oh, for crying out loud. Mega.
Yeah, jeez.
I can see it.
Yeah, but you know what? They actually said at one point that he was potential, that he was supposed to be the Sith apprentice. He was going to be the Sith Lord. So, Jar Jar of all people. So,
Interesting.
but Pete, yeah, there you
Jar
go.
Jar was so annoying. He
I like
ruined it.
what Squeaka says. Hashtag nothing, Padawan. Yes. Darth Maul is spam. Yes. And Buddy Rebels. So
I love
yeah.
Rebels too. I agree with you. And JT, if you ever have a free time, check out the animated Clone Wars. It gets
Okay.
bumpy for a little bit, but once you go through that, hit Rebels and give it some time. It's got a really good story. So if you like animated,
I'm neutral
And
on
it is
animated. It doesn't make or break it for me. It just,
Yes.
it seemed like a kid's show when it first came out, so I just ignored it, and then it was kind of hard to get it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't remember the network it came out on originally. Was it Disney Channel or something?
or was it Was it Disney? Or was
Cartoon
it,
maybe the
Network.
Cartoon
Yeah.
Network might have had
Yeah,
it.
I didn't have cable for a number of
Yeah.
years.
No, I
and
watched
I
it.
still don't. So
well, folks, let's do something a little bit and see how your Force abilities. I love what Castle just did here. He made a movie title based on our topics. Spam Wars, a new
A
recipe.
new recipe. Very cute.
See if y'all could come up with some new movie titles for Star Wars based on pizza, spam, anchovies, and all the things we talked about. We got 89 likes, folks. Let's get 11 more for 100. I'll take a picture of it for posterity, and we still got 126 people watching us tonight. Yay! Oh gosh,
Woohoo!
it's JT Kirk. JT Kirk's got a full-time job now. How about?
sure.
Stunning.
Oh.
The red saber. Obviously,
Obviously.
he's a bad boy. He likes the Sith Lords, and okay, mods. We got a troll.
Okay, I'll time them out.
Poor Ash.
No.
now
Not
see-
until I
Now
agree with
Squeaka's got a great one here, glitter colored. That would be interesting to see a real glittery colored one.
Well, the hilt, right?
But, hey,
Not the actual.
No, the blade. But you know what? They did
Oh.
have a golden yellowish type, but that that until recently was really
Yay.
reserved for the temple guards. So
Yes, Guardians.
Guardians, yes, I say. Fletcher Williams, I suck at games channel. Good to see you early tonight, driving and lurking. Hey, good to see you.
Yes.
We get a rainbow saber. Brian, you're like me, green, exactly.
Oh, you are
So-
a green dad man. Okay,
exactly.
so Mr.
I'm green. Yeah, Luke Skywalker. Like blue, but use orange for Jedi Survivor. Oh, that's interesting.
I would like a mood ring lightsaber.
Oh yeah, like if
You
you
know,
Neo,
and-
it's red.
You know, I
Yeah.
still have my hard opinions with Maul, and a lot of this Rocco does hit something about Dathomir, the field with the Night Sisters, the witches. There is possible, and I think they used a lot of that to help justify it. But to me, it's just one of those things that my brain will not get around it. and
Great
accept it. It's
point,
just where we are.
Rocco. I think
Yeah.
that's true though.
It is. It
What-
is one of the better points that in the arguments that I
magic.
can give it some credence to doing it. I think they showed some of that in Rebels or one of the others, but then again, you had to get both half of his bodies and put the spider bot. There's just too much for me to where
So
I
for
want to
people
go.
who don't know the story, is Darth Maul came from a planet called Dathomir, and half the planet is filled with these female witches that dealt in sorcery, and they more or less bewitched Maul into becoming this Force user, and then was given to Palpatine as a what do you call it? Not Padawan. What did evil guys call him?
Sith. The Sith.
Sith apprentice.
Mhm.
And so that's the background story of Dathomir and the witches and Maul. So he could have survived the slice in half with using whatever he learned or whatever magic was within him to survive that. So in case anybody in chat didn't know,
Mhm.
there is a bit of sorcery in Star Wars as well.
Exactly. So I'm going to start a poll right now.
Paul Danson, let's go.
What is your favorite color? And to my Canadian and British brethren, I honored your language. I used a U. What is your favorite color lightsaber blade? I have decided blue, green, red, or purple.
Oh,
So-
my coloring on
I
there.
can't pick
So-
RGB or rainbow.
No, I don't have a fit choice. I don't-
Rainbow. Why would you pick rainbow
I like-
anyway?
well,
No,
Red-
it cycles through the colors. That way,
Oh,
like,
okay,
Yeah.
so it
off,
changes.
Yeah, like those
Like a
pins-
mood ring.
or those pins that we used to have. They had like 4 to 6 colors, like blue,
Yeah.
green. All those. Did
Jasmine,
y'all ever see this? Yes.
Jasmine, B from O is leaving, and so he wanted to say goodnight.
All right. Good night. Good night, B from O.
Hi,
Good to
B
see
from O.
you. Good
Fortnite.
night. Good to see you. And Whoopa's here. I just saw Whoopa here.
Hey, Whoopa.
Hey, want to see?
Well, I'm going to vote red since my color's not on there.
All right.
We have I think
One
3
evil.
Oh
people.
man, I'm trying to get back. I lost. It jumped on me like crazy.
I
Holy crap!
starred 3 of them of the. Of the
I
people
see
that
it now.
did
I see it. I see it. Thank you, Mrs. Hey, this is why the Mrs. is. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to get back up to. Holy crap! It really jumped on
Just
me.
hit start. so
I
you can
know.
say
I'm
hi
trying to get.
those
I don't want to
first.
miss people, but Whoopa Troopa's here. Hey, yeah, we're at 91. Let's see if we can get 100. I'll take a picture of it. So,
We're now down to 22 people watching.
Mistral Niblick, good to see you too. Hey, welcome. Hey, we're 22. Love you all for being in here. If you're new here, hey, subscribe to the channel. Let's get to 400 tonight. And so but no, seriously, we love having you. And Sarah B, welcome in. Good to see you. I think that's it of the new people that came in, isn't
Yes,
it?
that's all I've seen. Yes.
Okay, but I there's a number of the chats up in here. So we talk about Crate Dragon. So it just there are things that they've made to justify that he lived and stuff. Just sometimes, to me, at least in my finite brain, it's just a little too many things to have to happen for it to happen to me. So. Yes, I do remember the Inquisitor's rotating saber. I remember seeing that once.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, they put us down. We're now down to 9 likes. So everybody hit that like button.
To 9 likes.
I'm
That's
so
what mine says.
confused.
But now
boy.
it says 128 are watching again.
Oh boy.
Okay. Best
So-
lightsaber. Are we? And
The
see,
rollout
like,
of AI is a smooth operation,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yes, exactly. We're going to turn all the world over to the AI, but yeah. But best lightsabers are the Creek Dragon Pearls. Yeah, the Creek Dragons are amazing creatures and more powerful than Kyber sabers. Yeah. So let's see. To Count Dookie, I like that. So no, they
Yeah.
don't look like clams. Damn it, Mark. God, everywhere we go, Mark and his clams are making appearances everywhere. You know.
Put that clam away.
Exactly. Is it your clam or you're happy to see me? Ah,
Oh.
what is his dad? Oh God. Just trying to get here. So yeah, and Rocco, yeah, the Clone Wars storylines are out of order. So if you get confused, yeah, it's definitely all over the
Watto.
place. Oh, hey, Brian Hepburn
funny.
comes up with Hardware Wars for the Win. That's a good title.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, JT Kirk, I like that. The Last Clam Eye. Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Where's
exactly.
Mark when you need him, right?
I know exactly, and Ash is right here about what the Crate Dragon is. Yeah, so oh my goodness, folks. So I'm just trying to catch up to the
We
chat.
could say Spam Wars, the new meat.
Oh.
Okay, all right, that's a good one. That's a definitely good one. So say hello again to Sarah B. Let's see. Oh no, Master says you have a troll because you're famous now. YouTube sends those instead of the play button. Oh man, and then there's more. Ezra's hybrid blaster lightsaber was cool. So
Yeah, it
Um,
was.
and now Whoopas did not like the Night Sisters because they're from Aaron, but see the Night Sisters. If you read the expanded universe, you were familiar. You should be familiar with them. The Witches of Dathomir and Luke Skywalker's run-ins with them. Too. So that's like I said, that's one of the ones that I could see helping with the Maul thing. But hey, G Hazel said Star Wars: The Pepperoni Republic.
Yep.
Oh
That's
my
pretty
gosh,
Yeah.
that's a
Not
good one.
bad.
Yeah, the Reva blade. No, not Reva, please. Yeah, Buddy liked Savager Press with Maul's brother. Is a good character too.
Yes,
Yep.
he was.
Yep.
And you would know all those characters if you watched the Clone Wars, JT, the animated.
Well, I did see enough of the Clone Wars animated to know about
Oh,
Savager
I
Press,
like
so
that, Squeaka.
The Anchovy Strikes Back.
Yeah.
In my
And
case,
it
it never even
does.
got a strike.
Oh.
That anchovy was so I could smell
Salty.
it before I even bought.
Yeah,
I
part of it
before I
was
even bit
because
down on.
but I'm not gonna I'm not gonna defend anchovies, but I am going to say that those anchovies were not just regular anchovies; they were pickled anchovies, which
Supersonic.
is a double whammy. So
Now,
wow.
regular anchovies. I don't mind.
I
Mhm.
just made a Caesar dressing using
Mhm.
anchovies, and it's delicious, but that's the only way I would eat it.
Mhm.
As in
My,
as a
my
sauce.
dad loved anchovies on pizza, so when we were a kid, we ate anchovies on pizza.
Oh my!
Yeah, no.
It wasn't-
Sardines in a can are disgusting.
We'd eat
to look
sardines
at.
on saltine crackers.
Did you? Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
good for
They-
you. I can't do it.
You just
I just
kind of
can't.
No, we will not agree with that. You know, no. Moving on, dude.
Rocco,
my
Ash,
my
let's
oldest,
go.
oldest. I'm gonna have time
You
you
gonna
out.
yell at me?
I
mad
was,
at- you're like
I was a
kicking me
damn
or
it, Mark,
something.
damn it, Ash. You know, damn, not you now, Lisa. But
Yeah,
hey,
I'm sorry. I'm
but
Team
hey,
Wall.
but it's all good. I love you guys anyway. It keeps me young. It keeps me laughing and stuff like But
Oh, you are so pissed right now. I could. You always say that because you're so
no,
angry.
I love it because this is really a funky ass night, and that's the only way I can say it. We are really using the force. We got 125 people watching us right now. We just got 8 subs
That's
now.
not true.
We got 8 and 94 likes. So hey, we're loving life tonight. But hey, it's all good. But
Now, see, the most deadly lightsaber color would have to be clear. Trying to
yes,
think about this clear because you're just as liable to cut your own arm off as you are to hurt somebody else.
Oh, we forgot the dark saber.
Hey,
Dark saber would be
yeah,
kind of
dark
cool to
sabers,
wield.
yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just getting through the chats because I thought I saw a new person. Maddie's daddy. This is like a little space ball with
Plaid.
plaid.
No way. Unless
Buddy said we need to go back to food.
they're from Scotland, I could see it.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
really?
I
Oh,
got
my-
my tartan.
Well,
oh, he is Thor.
Like, well,
It
let's
really
Oh,
see.
makes
hello.
Okay.
What?
Thank you. I didn't even see that person.
Well, Liam Parsons channel 2011 comes
Thank
in,
you.
says new subscriber. Thank you for letting me know that because I don't have well, there you go. YouTube told me. And Cal L looks like a new subscriber that came in 36 minutes ago. Thank you all for the new subs. We've gotten 8 new subs, I think 9 tonight, actually. So thank you
Very
for that.
nice.
Thank you for everybody. Let me take this opportunity with all you people listening in case you leave. Tomorrow night, the missus and I will do our wrap-up show of our detour with the Dadmans where we'll hit the final leg on our home on our journey around America, which took up 6,000 miles and almost 150 hours on the road. So join us tomorrow night to look back, at the final leg and some of our memories for when we were up at Yellowstone and other places. So we do more than just rambling here like this. Some Fortnite streams, and college football is coming up again in a few weeks. We got 13 guests lined up for that every week, and be ready for some SEC football talk coming up. So, all right. But thank you for all the new subscribers that are out there. Thank you tonight. This is really a training night for me. So, yes, but no, Raquel, there is such a thing as called clam pizza. Called clam pizza. That is true. Yes. What were you going to say, Mrs.?
I was going to say you got 375 subscribers now, and we have some new people that came in.
Oh my gosh.
We have Phil.
Okay.
You might say hello to Phil.
Oh, Phil. Hey, Phil.
Hey,
Good
Phil.
to see you again tonight. Yes.
And Appion.
Appion, good to see you.
Hey.
Good to see you both. Yes. What's up?
I'm trying to kind of keep up. Oh, and Small Time Republic.
Hey, Small Town Republic again. Hey, good to see you.
I'm sorry.
I know. I'm getting rated literally.
Listen, I just wanted to go.
Okay, go. You can have it.
Ang.
Hi, Ang.
Hi.
Everybody says hi to you. You might as well get a StreamYard link and jump on. Hey.
So
Let's say hi to
the
Bill
longer
there real
this goes
quick.
on, the more I'm curious about that spam that the missus had.
Yes.
Oh,
go
I
ahead.
looked up the spam website. And they've got different varieties of spam. I knew they had like spam and spam light. But
Oh, let me say we do like fair and theme park rides around here a lot. We love our roller coasters, especially Ang. So I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, I don't love them.
Oh, come on, Mrs. You know the teacups was where I knew how.
Oh, no.
No, I
No.
love teacups, but I don't like roller
Mhm.
coasters. And
Well,
I
yeah,
don't
but-
like Ferris wheels. The
Well,
teacups are how I realized I was pregnant with the youngest.
Wait, how did that work?
Well, we were on the teacups with my oldest, and we were spinning really, really, really fast because we like going really fast.
And the kid
And-
wanted to go fast.
And all of a sudden, I looked up and I said, "Stop it now!"
Oh, really?
And
It's
he
up?
grabbed the thing in the middle of the ride and stopped it. When we got off, I looked at him and I said, "I think I'm pregnant." And
That's impossible.
no, I got so sick. I did. I got off. I says, "I think I'm pregnant," and went home, took a pregnancy test, and I was.
Wow. So what's my problem? I get sick on the merry-go-round. I better not be pregnant all these years. Darn it.
I hope not.
I'm serious. I was on the teacups and I literally, yeah.
Yeah, my brother can't do like the merry-go-round and teacups and things like that. They make them.
But the funny thing is, when I was a kid, all the way up to probably, I don't know, 16, I love roller coasters and the teacups and all of that.
We used to have this
But at a certain age, I couldn't do it anymore. So
Yeah, well, I wanted to answer something for Raquel out there real quick, because the question about clam pizza, we've Mark's joked about it and everything else like that. So let me show you this. This was from our road trip, and this was up in Grandview, Missouri. So our friend Whoopa up there, you Missourians are kind of crazy with this stuff, Whoopa, but the Iggy clam pie at Providence Pizza has New England clams, burrata, bacon, garlic butter, and lemon. Yes, that is a real live menu, folks. That is a real live menu. So Raquel, that is true. And Stunning says Pizza Wars, the Pineapple Menace, bone anchovies.
This is a ride I used to play on at our playground at our school. Can I share it?
What's that again?
A ride that we used to do at our school.
Yeah, but I wanted to share this to Raquel though. So
yes,
it
no
exists. So I'll bring this down and you can go.
This is a picture I found on the internet, but I love this. This ours. I'll show it to you.
Well, hello to Phantom Outsider who's just come in.
This was one of my. Ours didn't tip back and forth. It stayed level when you spun, but you ran around and spun it as fast as you can, and then you jumped on and you held on for dear life because it was throwing you to the outer edges, or you laid down and you just let go and let it throw you off.
Well, we tried to throw people off. It was like hold on for dear life, and you tried to go faster to see if you could throw everybody off of it.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's just we played with that one as a kid.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's I've always liked spinny things. So,
this chat is jumping on me like crazy tonight in the StreamYards. I cannot control it. This is, folks, that y'all are a riot. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And I'm seriously, for the bottom of my heart, you guys are wonderful. Thank you for coming by. And 103 likes. Hey, all right. Thank you.
Let's see if it lasts.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So Rocco says it's a fun stream. Yeah, you ought to be on this side. It's a chaotic fun. So Master says he's looking forward to tomorrow. Great family, like a panel stream. Nurse here. Okay, got to jump off. All right, big hugs.
Bye.
Thank you, Masters.
Thank you for stopping by.
Hope you feel better, Masters. Exactly. So, man. So I'm just trying to see, Mrs.
What?
Why? Why?
People are going to start spray painting that on roads now, too.
Jeez, yeah. Wait till my Twitter feed gets bombarded with that. So I know it's just going to be like, yeah, gosh, Mrs. Y. But hey, it's all good. So Brian says that Worcestershire sauce is made with fermented anchovies. So, okay. And then hi again to Phil. I repeat the highs just because I want to try to make sure we don't miss.
Yeah, I know. I got
guys. So
it's okay.
Maul gets people. The biggest thing I had with Maul was in Solo, the movie. Was when he appeared. I got up. I started yelling out loud. My kid first started laughing, then started hitting me to shut up, Dad, because it was like, now my DMs are getting. I know it's a tweet, isn't it?
Multitasking.
I know, but JT.
I'm getting the ball rolling.
There you go.
Hey, it says that can't be true. I got to get off of this and look.
Oh my gosh, 18. So hey, let's see. Yeah, it's all over the place. It's crazy. So, okay, I'm going to hit this. This one is. I don't know how far behind we're in the chat, but hey, it says now we got 17. But hey, thank you everybody that's here. Appreciate you being here.
We got 376 subscribers.
Oh wow! Thank you all for the new subs.
That's what it says.
I'm just trying to keep up with it. Make sure you vote in the poll. Okay. So we've got, see how many votes. We got 33 votes right now. Purple leads with 36%, green at 30%, blue 24%, red. Oh, surprisingly back at 9%. A little surprised with that. So, hey, well, let's go with this. What do you think about Ahsoka as a character? And I'm going to get serious here a little bit. So, to address this, it's a fair question. And Lisa, I'll open it up to you. obviously you and I are probably going to disagree on this, but you know what? That's what we're here for, to have fun. We have debate and stuff. What do you think of Ahsoka as a character?
She was annoying at first. When they
Mhm.
first introduced her in the Clone Wars movie, I was like, well, what is she even doing here? This is really going to suck. But through time and the character growing and bringing out Anakin's flaws or traits, she really helped make the story better. Because you actually need somebody to you can't have Obi-Wan do that job, so you needed
Mhm.
somebody to do it. So I think Ahsoka was a good catalyst for that character, and as time goes on she had to age, of course, and
Mhm.
do more stuff, and now we have an Ahsoka series coming out
Right.
soon. I don't
Mhm.
know how that's going to be. Trailer looked pretty good, but
Yeah.
yeah, I think she was important to keep the story going, but it's a subplot. It's not the main plot of Star Wars.
Mhm.
So it's like a B plot.
Right.
So I think she works. She does
Okay.
well.
Let me say goodnight real quick to Squeaka. Work tomorrow. Yay. Good night.
Hey,
Thanks for coming
Squeaka,
by and
great to
crashing
see
with
you.
us.
Yeah.
JT, what do you think about Ahsoka as a character?
Sure. Now, I didn't see the cartoons, which I think is where she's first introduced,
Yep.
if I'm remembering correctly. So I only have exposure to her as a character from The Mandalorian. And when
Oof.
I
Yeah.
knew she was coming, and I knew it was a beloved character, so I was trying to keep an open mind. I thought that when they introduced her character, the show was at too weak of a point to be bringing in another character. Like Lisa said, why is she here? Kind of a thing. I think the actress does a really good job of portraying the character,
Mhm.
but I think utilized in the wrong way, maybe in The Mandalorian. And I think if she was in the show in a different context, would be an amazing character straight off the bat. Um,
But in that
like,
Mandalorian episode, wasn't it stunning to see those white sabers and the darkness and
oh, it was,
the
yeah, it
mist? And
was.
it was so visually a feast for the eyes, and it was just such a good. But how the story kind of finished, and the hemming and hawing of whether the train Grogu or not. And
Yep,
that's actually the
exactly.
episode we found out Baby Yoda's name is Grogu, which is probably the worst name ever.
I still
But
say Baby Yoda.
yeah, I prefer Baby
Yeah.
Yoda too.
Okay.
But
So
Mrs., do you have any thoughts on this one?
No.
Okay. I will say,
I'm sorry.
I know, because I know with your experience on this. Well, let me say hello. Thank you to Mr. To Mr. Niblet. Thank you for the sub too. We've got 10 subs tonight, 11 subs, I think. So thank you everybody for subbing. Honestly, though, I believe George Lucas was said to have, she should have died with Order 66. Of course, she didn't complete as a Jedi and stuff like that. But I think her time was in the Clone Wars, and that should have been it, and not forward. Especially now when they're showing indications of giving her some of Luke Skywalker's plot lines in the Dark Empire, and
mhm.
I just there's for a group of people that said there was nothing to work with. Now you're taking these characters because they were a little bit had some popularity, and you're wanting to use them to advance EU storylines, not the true EU storylines. I just don't like it. I just cannot respect it. And her as a character, my kids were young with her, and we got to see it during the Clone Wars, and it was good. She was a nice character in that, but it seemed like what's happened is they're making her more than even Luke Skywalker or Han Solo, which
well, they
to
have
me,
to. They
well,
have
was-
to.
but my point being, to me, the way Star Wars was and should have been and was always designed was to be the Skywalker bloodline, from Anakin to the Luke to the grandkids. Now they're taking that and they're taking these other nine. We got Rey Palpatine and now Ahsoka taking the mantle from the Skywalker bloodlines.
Well,
And
they have to. That's Kathleen Kennedy for you. So
Yeah,
I
disagree
mean,
with that.
you would?
No, I mean I don't like the
Oh,
choice
okay.
that KK's making with making them replace the Skywalker line. I wish they kept the line going with was it Jason
Jason.
in the books.
Jason was Jason Solo became
And
Lord
Jaden.
Arcadis. Yep.
Yeah.
And Jaina Solo.
Yeah. I wish
And
they
they had-
kept that story going. That would have been phenomenal to see.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they bastardized that bad.
Now, see, just in the Mandalorian show, I think would have been a nice evolution of the show is keeping the Mandalorian actually in the show, and
Yes.
then bringing Cara Dune in and not firing Gina Carano for stupid stuff, getting Cara Dune, the Mandalorian, and Ahsoka together to form like a core of like maybe an A team where they're doing bounty hunting, where the Mando's pulling them one way, but then Ahsoka's kind of trying to do more of the Jedi thing going another, and you get some friction going on with that. But then you have enough characters on one team to kind of rotate the story through without robbing the show of the showrunner being the Mandalorian. And then you can pull in 2004 Starbuck into the show too, you know, to kind of expand the A team gradually, right?
Right.
I think that would have been a fantastic direction for the show, but now we know history didn't end up that way. So.
Yep. Well, let me say to Ash, no, it will be Ray Palpatine, period. So it's a, and Rocco the Brave, yeah, the grandkid went evil too. Exactly. And
Yeah.
But it was the drama between the family and everything, and the fact that his sister, he murdered his aunt, and then his sister had to defeat him. His sister Jaina was actually trained by Boba Fett to fight Jedi, because Mandalorians were skilled against fighting Jedi. So he actually went, so she actually went to Boba Fett to get some training. And on that note, we'll say good night, Ash. Good to see you checking in. We are.
Ash.
Yep, sleep well. Good to see you. And I always love our debates. But also, me is in the chat. So hey, welcome.
Hello.
Hey,
Yes,
you.
sir.
Hey, welcome. Yes, you.
Yes,
All right.
you.
So I'm going to try to get back up to where I was, because I know I'm way behind on the chat. So let's see. Yeah, we do with that. Of course, we got more Maul Lives Matter. So yeah, I'm going to skip Scott.
I'm gonna miss Ash. He's my Mal teammate.
Oh, I know
Bye,
he's going to.
Ash.
Yes. Okay. Oh, Steve said that Highlander Jedi have plaid lightsabers. So
That makes sense.
I think,
It
thank you,
does.
Appion. It's good to see you. And Small Town Republic is here still. I'm just trying to go through these chats to see what we missed with, if there's any. What if you want a pearl lightsaber?
Well,
Or a
that's
white
like the white
lightsaber.
ones that I
Yeah.
like with Ahsoka.
Yep. And we got more talk of spam.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. So all right. Oh, Raquel had to leave for her food off. Buddy Hepburn, music parks and beach boardwalks is the best. But listen, I'm going to have a trip at the end of August to back to Universal Studios. So I hope to come back with some great stuff.
Yeah.
And Phantom Outsider, I think I said hello to you. But in all the chaos and craziness tonight, I'm sorry if I forgot. But hey, hell to you, great Phantom Outsider. So.
Hey, Fanty.
All right, so, and then Whoopa said, "Ain't never
Well,
had
you
no
gotta-
clam pizza."
You got to show the next one, the Brian one. I got to
okay.
comment on that.
Sorry,
one.
that was like a turn on a gravitron for the spinning thing. Yeah, okay.
Yes, it was, and that's why I think my youngest loves all that stuff, because it was like from birth. If I didn't feel like I was going to vomit, I would have still rode on them.
Yes, exactly. And let me say hello to Mora Kitty.
Oh, hello.
Hi, Maura.
Mora Kitty. Let me go back down to here to say to the highlight it. I think it's down here. Yeah. Holy crap! It's jumping all over the place trying to get there. So yeah. It was back to Raquel. So everybody get me out of Mora out there. I didn't use hashtags. It had to be Jesus, because I use those hashtags.
What
I
did
don't
you
know.
do now, Dad, man?
She's like, Jesus, what hashtags do you use when you're looking at the 105 likes and the 100 and something? Make sure y'all vote in a poll, though. That's the thing. I think 37 votes. There's a lot of people out here, though.
And who doesn't like a good poll?
I love.
Yeah.
We all love
That's
polls
what-
in our Fortnite.
Yeah, never mind.
That's what she said.
Well,
Oh, Jess is here. Did you see Jess? I just saw.
I am so lost tonight. So, Jess, my Jess,
Yes,
where is she? I don't.
right here.
I, oh, okay. Good to see you, Jess. Hey, sorry if it's slow and late. And hugs back to you, Mara Kitty. What we got? Purple at 35%, blue and green are tied at 27%, and red at 11%. So hey,
Vote red.
make sure you vote early, vote often, and try to fool those algorithms as much as you can. So
You
all
want
right.
you want me to put some of the chats on because I can kind of keep where we're at.
Yeah, well, you keep where we're at, and I'll try to work down to it. That'll be
Okay,
cool.
well,
So.
the next one is this one.
Okay. My Psycho Brothers took a video camcorder, put it on a merry-go-round, and spun that, and then they re-recorder it at a high speed, and put it on a loop, and put that in the clip in another video in another 30 seconds. Anyone watches it to their stomach's motion sickness on steroids. Wow. And hello to Parkour. Sorry,
Yes.
I'm trying to catch up as quickly as I can.
Hey, Pa.
Good to see you,
Hey.
sir. Yeah, there you go. At the chats, we'll talk amongst ourselves. Chat with live people. Exactly. Let's talk together. So, all right. Mall life matters. All right. Hey, that's a popular thing out here. But Appion says Mall of America.
Mall of
Hey, that's a good one. Oh gosh, the miss. Yeah, are you making the shirts, Mrs.?
Yeah.
Hey, this one for Lisa. Lisa multitasking.
Oh.
Oh, that's a groaner.
Hey, it's perfect here for Dad Man channel.
Very
That's
good,
awesome.
Whoopa.
I need to hire an assistant. Yeah, well, this is my assistant is up here in the top right, and my event coordinator and planner is down here under me, and the technical consultant is in the bottom right here. So hey,
Do we get paid? I want to get paid
weekly, very weekly.
Quatlose weekly.
in
Yeah.
spam. We get paid in spam.
Oh,
Hey,
God.
have you seen the price of spam lately?
No.
It's a
Yeah,
little-
and Whoopa, yeah, that you like the character, but surviving Order 66. But remember, she was not a true Jedi at that point, so she would not have been assigned to the units where the clone troopers were. But they would have been hunted down. But they did seek out Force sensitives. She probably would have gotten tracked down, unless you could cloak yourself in the Force. But those are bigger issues and stuff like that.
Did you enjoy that episode though,
Which episode
where Ahsoka survived Order 66?
is that in Rebels?
No, it's the end of Clone Wars.
Then I must have missed the last. I think I missed the last couple of episodes
Oh,
of it.
I think it's season 7.
Yeah, because
Mhm.
wasn't the last
Oh.
season a few just abbreviated?
Yeah, but they're new, and if you get a chance, it's really quite unnerving. It's good.
We
Let's
have a new person that showed up. I'm going to put their
Okay.
chat up for
Yeah,
you.
go ahead.
Cal
Hello,
L.
Cal L. Yes, a new subscriber too. Thank you.
Hi,
Purple.
Cal. You're my
Hello.
cousin.
Definitely voting for Purple. All right. Yes, and I that's one that I've seen a notification that is a new subscriber. So thank you.
Awesome.
And thank you to everybody that is a new subscriber. I get some of the notifications thanks to YouTube, but not in all cases. It's a privacy setting thing, I think. So hey, but welcome everybody that's coming in tonight. Whoopa. Yeah, Star Wars needs to kill off more people. Damn it. Yeah, exactly. It's Mark D with
Really?
his new fault.
Oh.
Damn it. But yeah, it was pretty sad though watching Revenge of the Sith in the theaters. I watched them go down these Jedi that you got used to between the cartoon series and the first two movies. So,
I skipped high school for that.
for the Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, I
movie?
never, was playing hooky or anything until I was in high school and I went to go see it, and I was like, you know what, matinee
You
it
rebel.
is.
You're
Now
naughty.
I will tell you, we saw it. Was that 2005? We were down at Disney. We actually got to watch it down at the Spam DeLorean. How about that one?
Oh,
Oh,
that's
that,
funny.
that might be the winner.
That would be
Yeah,
the
That's a
winner.
good.
Good one, Bone.
That's a good. And then Baby Yoda never grows to. That was. But we had that we were at it's now Hollywood or Disney Springs. It used to be downtown Disney, and it was interesting seeing it at the theater in that down at Disney. And that, although it's before the dark times, but you know, back when they still had Star Wars weekends, it was really really cool because I think Star Wars weekends were going on right about that time. So, Morocco said it was stunning. What got me with the R2's excitement seeing her and talking to Luke. Yep. Yeah, Whoopa, you'll always be remembered. So, yeah, we're watching this very carefully tonight.
Now it's
but hey,
down to 19.
all right. Well, hey, that's okay. We got the
now it's
101 likes.
48. Woo.
Huh?
I'm
What's
just
that?
watching it move up. I'm watching the numbers.
This is like watching certain. I'm not a channel that gets political and stuff, folks, but this is like watching the election results out of Chicago sometimes. So sorry, I had to go there. I had to go there a little bit, but oh my gosh. So let's see where we are with that. Let's see in the
I thought those were legit.
yeah.
The voting in Chicago.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I know.
Sorry.
I know it's all cool, but then okay, who me was here earlier. So I'm just trying to jump. Here the Whoopa said, "Kill off Jedi after you get to know them does get sad, but like that's the point. It's emotional. If every Jedi brother survives, exactly." And Whoopa, that is a very good point too, because that's I think what has happened with the in the years since that movie is that they keep coming up with ways of finding new Jedi that survived. Now, I don't think every Jedi was purged. I think it would have been impossible, no matter how good the Emperor and the Invader were. I mean, you look at Yoda using a dark side nexus to hide his presence and things like that. But you had, but for as many that seem to be coming back to be made into new characters with you know, or like Kenobi leaving the world. He did have one mission where he left the world, but you know, if your job is to go in hiding, you stay in hiding. You don't just start going on adventures.
And wasn't that bad? That whole show was crap. Obi-Wan Kenobi, what a disappointment.
Mm-hmm.
Am I the only one that thought that the fight scenes between Obi-Wan and Vader were just pathetic compared to the last or Revenge of the Sith? I mean, it was just I'll have
to let the people in the chat respond to that, because honestly, I checked out of a lot of the newer Star Wars, like when it comes to the TV series.
You have to watch so we can argue about it.
Maybe I will.
You do. You have to say this sucks too, Lisa. You have to agree with me on this. I mean, Obi-Wan was so bad.
Oh gosh. Has anyone had our perforated joke tickets? They're terrible puns.
Oh, we have someone new in the chat.
All right, go ahead, bring that up. So,
oh no,
Ensign Rusher, hello. Can I be folks? We're crap. There you go.
I totally agree with you, Ensign.
And
Rusher.
We also have someone else also.
Hello, Lawrence Casados. Good to see. Oh, well, we got somebody that enjoyed it. So
he enjoyed it because it's an Obi-Wan avatar.
It's all good. Hey, you got to stick together. Bro code, you know.
I suppose.
Kenobi code. So hey, everybody, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't. We're at 111 likes with 138 watching at 11:40 p.m. on the East Coast. So
I love this.
Yes. Yeah, that is like so true, folks.
Hail, anti-derivative Jill. Welcome.
Oh, hello.
Well, we know, is Jill real? Is Jill? No, we actually know Jill's real. We got 196 watching.
What the heck is going on here?
Oh, this just makes me laugh.
You know, it'd be great. I'm going to assume it's true. So, folks, like I might have to do that 24-hour stream tonight if we hit 400 subs.
I better get some tea going.
Yeah,
oh my
goodness. Oh my God. Appion and Buddy Hepburn say it says 226. I feel like an auctioneer. Yeah.
We got 226, 26. Do we have 230, 230?
Moira's right with this doll.
Oh my God. This is. Oh, I am so glad, Lisa, you and the missus came on with me because could you imagine me if I didn't have you and JT Kirk here tonight?
Yeah, you'd be talking all our ears off.
No, I'd be way, way out of control. Then I was like, I wouldn't know.
Oh. Are we keeping you under control?
Yes, you are actually. So,
we're not doing our jobs, Mrs.
No.
We like Batman out of control.
Buddy says the last 4 episodes of season 7 of Clone Wars were the ones to watch. The rest of the season not required or that good.
Exactly, buddy. What I was trying to say.
Exactly. So I know.
He needs
And then
to watch those.
Cal L loves your avatar. We can be kissing cousins. So
well, we are cousins. You want to start kissing? I don't know. I'll have to think about that.
Oh, good. Don't go get it banned. Yeah, exactly. And I got to watch out for people. So hey.
I'll try and behave.
Small time for public. JD Kirk is always best to try and get 110% turnout. Oh gosh, let me see if I can catch up with the chat real quick when we hit something new, because I think there was something in there that I did want to kind of hit, but remember, hate watching leads to the dark side, Lisa.
Yeah,
Lisa, Jill. Yeah, we're still evaluating this, Jill, but yes, that's what it says. So thank you for being here yourself.
The algorithm is having fun with us.
And hey, fine. Hey, it's 229. Let's get to 250. Why not? Hey, why not? So
spin that wheel.
God, I'm just laughing. Morris, I'm convinced the Dead Man is the only one we know that isn't shadow banned now.
There may be some truth to that. Who knows?
Admiral Teague, hey.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. I've been running culture numbers with this. I guess that would be fun to tag Culture. Say, hey, Culture, look at this.
Yeah,
Culture's a great guy, great friend. He appeared on a Fortnite stream with Lorena and the Missus a while back. Awesome stream. We were 3-0 and appeared on some of ours. So yes, I guess anybody knows Culture, you can send that to me just to get a laugh. So Rocco says that, Lisa, you and him seem to have opinions about Star Wars. If I'm never here and you wonder what Rocco thinks, ask Lisa.
Hey.
So Miles is here.
Miles.
Yeah, Miles is here. Hi, Miles. Good to see you. And we are 233 now. Hey. And he says, I am legal. My sweet home, Alabama. Oh, gosh. Gee, Hazel, I don't know if I can really think that hard tonight at this point because it's really it's kind of an interesting night. But Hoth is always one that I loved. Because I'm Empire Strikes Back. But, if you read an expanded universe, I do not recall which story. It was Callista. Luke and Callista were going around. And they actually revisited Hoth, the evacuated rebel base, and even the Wampa made an appearance. A whole bunch of the Wampas were in there, and even the one that Luke cut his arm off, made an appearance in that stuff. So,
what I liked with Rogue One was when they had the music, the banging of the drums or whatever the heck it was, and they titled or gave the name of each planet. I thought that was really good concept because they planet hopped a lot in Rogue One.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And where they were mining the crystals, that planet where they had the statues in like the rock or the mountains. I thought that was visually stunning.
Yes.
So whatever that planet was is the one I thought was fascinating for Rogue One.
Let me say,
I like Rogue One.
Let me say hello to Rose 1234. Hey. I'll get to everybody coming in as soon as I can get to you. So, because we do have to have some serious talk every once in a while. But thank you, everybody that's come in, hitting that like button and everything. So, okay, go ahead, JT. Sorry.
Oh, sure, no problem. I was going to say, if you've read a lot of the EU, I think Yavin 4 has some cool lore aspects to it with Masasi Temple and a lot of that type of mystery that was written in, the 1,000 generations of the Old Republic and all that type of stuff. But
good choice.
So if I had to pick one, I would pick that one to me.
Yeah, exactly. We only get to see the from Star Wars, the little bit with those temples, but yeah, the the expanded universe does embellish on that a good bit more. So, and it's interesting seeing the history and the connection, with what became the Rebel base in the first movie. So, and Small Time Republic says that Zeltros, a pleasure planet, is the best in Star Wars. So, hey,
Zeltros can't hold a candle to Ryza, though. Just gotta throw that out there.
Ryza had it going on. Star
Oh,
Trek.
yeah.
Sanctuary Moon, yes.
DS9. Is that
yeah,
a
see-
DS9 specific, or is that
What?
Ryza been through like the whole from Kirk on?
The
Was
first
Ryza a
TV
thing?
appearance was TNG.
Okay. Just was
Because
wondering.
that was the episode with the where Picard was just going to sit on Ryza and read.
Sure you
And
are.
he met Vash, and they did the Tots of Tot and all that kind of.
Yeah. I don't think
Stuff.
Ryza lets you sit around and read.
Oh, that's cool. Fellow
Her job is to get you to be more physical.
Pokemon are always welcome here. Any Whoopa, you know that we love Pokemon. So, but Buddy said Kashyyyka's a great planet too.
Yeah.
Now Epion, Empire Strikes Back is the best Star Wars.
No, that is so true. It is the best Star Wars ever.
When
Yeah.
you said the way you said that, I thought you were gonna. No, that's just not. You kind of teased us. It looked like you were gonna disagree, and then you're like,
No,
oh,
the
You
no
subverted
was
our
KNOW.
Brian always liked
Oh.
Corellia was a cool.
Okay.
If you know anything about Corellia with the shipyards and everything, it was a cool planet. But like you said, it was cool until Solo came
Solo.
out.
Yeah.
So true.
Exactly.
That movie was a dumpster fire.
I
yeah.
turned it off the first time I watched it on
I
streaming.
watched it twice to see if it was better on the rewatch, to see if I was wrong in hating it. But no, I was correct in hating
Which one
it.
was the one? Which one was
Solo?
the Solo movie? Okay.
It was so bad.
With
Well,
the boring train ride that wasn't on rails, so why do you have to follow like a train track path? Made no sense. Anyway.
Yeah. But I tell you what with Solo that I actually was not. I did not hate that movie initially so much. I was actually okay with it. Was it the best? No, it was very average, very meh. But I what it got me was Darth Maul is a third-rate punk that comes in and manages to become a crime lord. I'm like, what? I don't know. The problem with Darth Maul is he should have, because of Phantom Menace, the way it ended, to me, my mind, I cannot, no matter what they try to do to explain his existence, to me, he had a finite end, and anything past it, it's just like Padme say, it's just a place I can't go, it's me, it's that type of thing. And to the people that like it, good for you. And I'm glad that, you're able to do it, but
Well, see, Solo came out right after Rogue One. Am I right? So
I
Rogue One
think
and
it was
then
a little
Solo.
bit, yeah.
Rogue One was so good, so well made, and then they dumped Solo on us. And I don't know if it was the writing or just how they told the story. I don't know. It just was disappointing. Is that a good word? For after Rogue One, to see such a beloved character in his meeting of I can't think of his name, the Wookiee dude, Chewbacca. It was okay. Like, yeah, they met in prison and they had a prison break together, and that's how they became lifelong friends, I suppose. It just didn't have enough meat on that bone to really keep you like. So I've watched Rogue One like 10 times now, where I've watched Solo twice.
Well, the thing with Solo is you knew it was going to be cringe when they asked Han what his last name was, and he wasn't with anyone, so he said, "Oh, I'm Solo." Okay, thanks, Steve.
It made me laugh though. It was kind of funny.
Well, they were going for the Marvel, everything's a joke kind of formula.
Yeah, and it did.
Marvel with Star Wars doesn't work, and they didn't realize that.
Yeah,
I'm not sure how to say Brolge. Commit oxygen, not reach lungs. Oh man. Hey, good to see you. Good to see you today. Good to have everybody in here. Whoopa said, remember, kids, new Star Wars can't ruin things for you if you never watch it. Exactly, Whoopa. There you go. That's today's lesson.
well, that's true.
Good to see you. Oh, shoot. I got my phone on looking at it again. to
But I
see what's
still
going
want
on.
Dead Man to watch the new stuff so we can bitch about it.
Okay, if you watch it with me in live time, if we can
How does that work?
well, I could do it through StreamYard maybe and see how we
You
could
can
do
do
it.
it through
If I
Discord,
can
you
get
can
it,
do it through StreamYard. There's a lot
yeah.
of ways you can do it.
If I can make it work, at least I know it can't be every time, but maybe a few of them get me started.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right, I'll see.
Oh, thank you, Lisa. That means I don't have to watch
No,
it.
you have to watch too. What the heck?
No,
I
no,
really
the
wanna get
missus,
this
no,
homework.
the missus already has to watch The Village with me, which we will be talking to the Great Hungry Boy with that on August 11th. We will be pillaging the village without mercy. So
See, I didn't mind
That's
that movie.
that's the not really a horror movie, but it's
It
kind of
tricked
like
you.
that.
It tricked
Yeah.
you.
okay,
Yeah. So have you both watched it, Dadman and Mrs. Dadman?
it's been a while. I've got to watch it though
Real
again one more
quick,
time.
Alaska Jeff has joined the chat.
Hey Jeff.
Hi,
There we
Jeff.
go.
Yeah, 127. Isn't that something? It's a lie.
I don't know.
It's
I
a
wonder what-
lie. It's a lie. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's a trap.
It's a trap. Get out.
We're going to take it as all for truth. But hey,
Sorry,
but I will
just
say,
feel like
I will
wanted
say,
to try to
I
get-
will say for seriousness though, there are so many more people here than a normal stream, and thank you all for being here. Y'all all mean a lot. Everybody's special. I'm trying to get as many of these comments as I can. Thank you for all the likes, the subs, and everything else. Y'all are amazing. Don't forget to vote in the poll too. And remember, tomorrow night, the Miss and I will be on returning home and talking a little bit of a recap with our trip across the country. So yeah, definitely come and enjoy that. See some of the pictures and see if you might have seen anything missed earlier. So go check it out on our channel, or come tomorrow night when we do some recap. So. But I like what Admiral Teague says. Why does a society with spaceflight need a train? I hated it out of the gate.
For the same reason that God would need a starship.
Yeah,
Excellent
Star Trek
point.
reference, anyway.
Can't deny that.
there you go. It is at small time probably. Imagine how bad Solo would have been without Ron Howard intervening. Yeah, it apparently was on a train wreck to begin with. So.
But Obi-Wan had a train too, come to think of it.
Yeah, so.
But you need to watch it, Dad, because you don't even know what I'm talking about.
I don't know. I'll take your word for it. But see, this is how much I've blocked it out. It's like I just have not had a passion or desire to go there, because I will tell honestly though, Lisa, really what has happened. I mean, I will give them all crap and stuff like that. I will still fight. But I would be willing to listen to a little bit more of the other stuff and what Rebels did and stuff. But a couple things. One, I don't think I have to watch something else to give a justification for where something ends up going, because that's just me. But two, all roads still end up with Jake Skywalker. And when that happened, it's like, what's the point with the rest of it?
Well, because that's plot A. A lot of this stuff is the B plot.
But I mean, if the plot, if the A plot has been destroyed, where it's no longer Luke Skywalker, Han Solo is a deadbeat dad that gets off by his own punk. They destroyed what, what at least I, and not just the people with the intention with Star Wars. It was like I said earlier, the Skywalker bloodline. And when they've done,
and now that you're a famous YouTuber with 100 and something watchers tonight, you have to watch.
New person to say hello. I popped up.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Jeremy's here, but which one was that?
Hey, Jeremy.
Hey, Cosmic God 2013. Hello to you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Good to see you here. Sit back, relax. This is a chaotic stream where you're trying to use the Force tonight.
Yeah.
And it's apparently we might be using the Force pretty well, I guess.
I'm forcing Dadman to watch more Star Wars so he can have
and all these they're all coming out. Stop Darth Maul hate and all that stuff. I love Rocco. Hey, there used to be a man with half a body walking around on Jerry Springer with his hands. I saw one time. Some all can't survive.
So, Dadman, in the Solo movie, is that real Darth Maul or Darth Maul's Golem, or
that's supposed to be real Darth Maul?
That's real Darth Maul taking over the syndicate.
That little transponder, thing, and of course he has to light that damn double bladed red lightsaber.
But
You know,
Well, how would
shows
you
like
sell
he becomes-
toys if he didn't, right?
that's exactly why they brought him back, was the toy sales.
Of
You know?
course, they need to make money.
But you see
So-
how he's like the head of the syndicate in the animated, I believe. So you need to watch those. Just saying. It's not going to change your opinion of how crappy Solo was anyway.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's okay. Well, but like I said, I was not too unhappy with Solo itself. It was the Darth Maul and, oh hi, I'm a crime lord now. It's like, geez, anybody can.
where
be a
did you
crime
come
lord.
from? Yeah.
Exactly. So, I'm not familiar with this one, but Brian Hepburn said An American Haunting was another that had a great trailer, but the movie sucked too.
Yeah.
So let's move off of Star Wars just a little
Of
bit.
course, there's a thing in here. He is retiring to bed, and he says good night to everyone.
Good night, Podcourse. Good to
Good
see
night.
you.
Have
Night,
a good
Pa.
sleep.
Yes, good to see you, sir.
I don't want to see you on Fortnite.
Yeah, go to bed.
Go to bed.
At least we'll send you to bed. But hey, all seriousness here, this is one, and I'm curious. I want to transition off of Star Wars for a little bit when we can come back to it a little bit. But in this case, Brian's saying American Haunting was another that had a great trailer, but the movie sucked too. How many times? I mean, how often have you run into it where you see a trailer that you end up, it gets your attention, you want to see the movie, then all of a sudden, when you go to watch the movie, you're disappointed because it's like the
The
best
Rise
parts
of
of the movie were in the
Skywalker.
trailer. What about it was that for you?
The music, the Leia's theme in the trailer was stunning. The sequences were captivating. I wanted to see that movie really bad. Then I went and saw the movie, and I'm sitting in the theater. I'm like, what the frick is this?
What movie was that?
Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, that one. The
So-
last one, Skywalker.
So did you? I mean,
Ray Palpatine.
Ray Palpatine, exactly. So now, did you like the? Were you okay with the Last Jedi then?
No,
Okay.
there were only two good sequences in that whole movie, and that was the Holdo crashing into Snoke's ship, and the sound effect and the visual effect was stunning.
Well, they also
and-
should. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And I thought Leia flying through space was kind of cool concept.
Mm.
But other than those
Oh,
two
Leia
scenes,
Poppins.
yeah, Leia Poppins. I thought like using the Force, like she had enough ability in the Force to at least do that was kind of cool. How it really worked out with the rest of the story, I didn't even think about. But those two scenes gave me goose pimples, like goosebumps. And I was like, well, that was kind of cool. But the rest of it was just like, although the Red Room fight scene, the choreography was a bit off.
It was
at
way
first,
off. Yeah.
But I thought it was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But okay, so 3 scenes that I like.
Yeah. They well, see the problem. There was some analysis that you could see. That it's like the Sith troopers were like holding, or the Sith guards were holding back. I thought the sword fighting and the lightsaber fighting, that was just
there was no
not
magic
good.
to it.
It was just, and see, I didn't like the Leia Poppins because Leia was not. It just. I don't know.
Well,
It just-
in the
it just
story,
didn't
I
hit me.
totally agree. Take it out of the story and of Star Wars. If you just see somebody like being able to open their eyes and move and survive in space, I thought was cool.
Yeah.
But in Star Wars and the lore, no, it doesn't make any sense.
I was showing you that we had a new person that joined our
Yes.
chat,
Yes.
and you took
Thank
it
you.
away.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was back to Brian Hepburn. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Pull it back up if you can.
There it is.
Blue Saber.
Hey, good to see you. Blue.
I'm trying to find a break in between you guys talking.
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
it's kind of funny.
No. I just don't want to interrupt your guys' train of thought, so I'm
Yeah.
kind of like, and
Well,
then he changes it.
This whole night, the train of thought's kind of off because I'm
Yeah.
sitting here looking at it because we got it to 381 subscribers. Now it's down to 372. Every number on here is a stock market right now. Well, the problem is we had it happen with our bank account one day. It was like, What the
Oh my
heck?
gosh, we
It
literally
was
were
like
watching
that was scary.
change as we were
Oh my
looking
gosh.
at it. It was
It was
scary.
like
Well,
crazy,
the poll
but
has 62 votes. We need at least 7 more.
yeah.
Wow.
There you go.
Yes.
Nice. Come on.
And as soon as we got to close that poll really fast.
Yeah. Now, see, Deadman, for me, The Last Jedi ruined Star Wars, so Rise of Soilwalker, like, I just waited for it to come out on streaming. And, you know, I tried to play it at like half speed because I watched the Red Letter Media review where, you know, I think it was Rich or Mike left for the restroom. And they were back 3 minutes later and they missed like 12 plot points. That movie was so all over the place. And I've said this ever since like the movie released, and it was super long and way too fast paced. They should have taken a page out of the Harry Potter universe book and made it 2 movies, a part 1 and a part 2. Because with The Last Jedi, you needed at least 1 movie to fix it, right? And so if you're going to do that, you can't really close off an alleged 9-movie series. You just can't. So they could have made a part 1 and a part 2, neutralized The Last Jedi in part 1, and then JJ would have had a whole nother 2.5 hours, 2 hours to do whatever he wanted. And it might have rescued things. And they would have made more money too, right? Like, I don't see a downside to that kind of strategy. But for whatever reason, JJ felt like I need to cram 6 hours of ideas into the runtime of whatever that was, under 3 hours.
They should have just left it at the trailer. The trailer was phenomenal. I would have paid $1 to watch just the trailer. Never mind the whole damn movie.
Now this is interesting. Rocco said in my head, I see old Luke as Luke. Well, if you Dark Empire, that was the clone, the master, or the George Seaboth, and the clone, and the fake Luke made out of some of his hand from the cut off the Bespin. Yeah, the clone. So it just it was very interesting to see Rocco do this. That was it. I like that. That was very interesting.
Well, it's a good way to reconcile the crap that we got in order for it to work for you. And I've had theories like that too that Dadman hates of how I can live with some of this stuff.
But you know what? I hate the theories, but you know what? I love hanging out with you, Lisa. So that's what counts.
No more theories for you, woman.
I keep saying, quit nagging me now, but I was just saying it's all good. I know it's all.
I'm going to nag you to watch more Star Wars, so we
Okay.
can bitch about it.
I will do that then, as long as I'm allowed to bitch and
As
do it
long as
freely.
I don't have to.
Oh, come on, woman!
I don't like. Oh wow! I shouldn't. Say
You have to
this
make
on
the
this thing.
thumbnail.
I'll make a thumbnail, but you can make me make a thumbnail, but you can't make me watch. No.
Okay.
Oh, that's too funny. Yeah, exactly. He said the Jedi built laser swords control the weak mind of controlling some oxygen around you in a vacuum space seems reasonable.
But
The question also to what level was Leia ever trained at that point, though.
There is no oxygen in a vacuum. That's why it's a vacuum.
She should have imploded.
And not only that, but revenge is a dish served cold, and it is very cold in space.
Yes, it is.
Another
And she did
Star
have
Trek
ice
reference.
crystals on her face and her
She
hand.
would have frozen stiff before she would cut back in the ship.
Yeah.
It's not just oxygen, and how do you propel yourself back into the ship? And then once she got into the ship, they just had like this open hole, like, hey, come on, fly back in. Not an airlock type setup. And they just had like this open hole into space that she flew back into the ship through. And then Poe was dressed in that stupid bathtub plastic bag thing that was supposed to be funny, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good night, G. Hazel. Good to see you tonight. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for stopping by.
But I agree with Rocco, his statement of reasonable in Star Wars.
Steve's going to bed. Good night, Steve.
But bullshit in Battlestar Galactica.
Agreed.
I totally agree.
So say we all.
So say we all.
So say we all. I do like the good old. All right, we got more food picks. Okay, I'll
Hey,
try
Dad.
try to check them though. I'll have to have the missus running this. So
I
can
have
pull them
some
up.
food.
Oh.
JT Kirk thought of it when we have a good thing to show.
Okay.
And it's Star Wars themed. So when you guys get done with all the
All
chat,
right.
then we can do
I
that.
think we're about done with that. So get ready for those. If Jess tagged you on those food pictures, I'll see
No,
if
they're not just his pictures. They're
Oh.
other pictures.
All right. Well, I will say this though, and we can kind of go somewhere else after all this with the Star Wars talking. I'd say killing Han without having the reunion of Han, Luke, and Leia ruined everything after for me. And I think that ultimately, in the end, is where a lot of people are going to come back to is not only did you end up getting a Jake Skywalker in the end, 40 years later, we never got the cast back together. The gang, they had one shot to get the cast together, and the very first movie out, they killed one of the main characters.
Should have been in the first scene as those three together.
Mm-hmm.
First
Blues
moment,
Brothers got everybody
first
back
scene,
together. They
all
got
three
the band
together.
together. Yeah.
Yep. Why?
Blues
Yeah.
Brothers did it right, and it wouldn't have been too hard to do it in Star Wars, but hey.
The
Oh.
Finn Rose side mission ate up too much time in that movie. That was the most boring sequence about going to a gambling planet and watching these huge ass dogs or whatever they are running around the track and talking about slavery. Can we say that on YouTube?
Well, you just did, but you know what? It's
Sorry.
in a movie. It's in a movie context, so the heck with them. Well, hello to Hullabaloo. Hello, welcome.
Hello.
But that amount of
What's
time
all
that
the
they took
hullabaloo?
was just a total waste of time of story. It ruined it.
Yeah.
I agree,
Well,
Epion.
No, exactly. So make sure y'all hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and sit back, hit that like button, enjoy, have some fun with us. So it's been a fun evening so far. Make sure you vote in our poll that we have already. So now, Mrs., do you have that ready to share with us?
So this was an idea that JT Kirk had, and he said, we've been talking about, food and how food should be appealing to the eyes and the like. Well, I thought he suggested looking at the food from the what's it called, the Galactic Star Cruiser. That place where you spend all that money.
Oh yes.
So here is one of them. I'm picking out some of the better ones.
Oh my God.
Is that something you'd want to eat?
Oh, the blue shrimp. That's right. I saw the blue shrimp. I forgot about it. Sorry, JT. I've just got busy with everything else. I forgot about because we could talk about the Galactic Star Cruiser.
There's one. There's one. We'll look and see what else they
And
have.
is that like dry ice or something they put on there to make it kind of
Probably
smoke or whatever?
Yeah.
Yes.
Vapors.
They
Keep
put
it
the
cold.
dry ice down in this bottom part here to make it kind of, and they put probably like lights.
So does it turn your teeth and your tongue blue when you eat it?
I think it's the most disgusting looking thing ever.
Yeah.
It's
It
gross.
is.
So some of them aren't too as horrific. So let's see. I want to make sure I do it. Let's see.
Question from Hullabaloo. So what do y'all do? Tonight we're doing an open mic kind of random topic chat. But Dadman and Mrs. Dadman have a great channel and they do lots of other things throughout the week.
Let's see. Which one should
But
we
tonight we're just doing random chat tonight, just hanging out. So good to have you here.
Well, this one doesn't
Thank
look
you, JT,
too.
for hitting that. I was looking up for something else, but yeah, and check out our playlist. Check out our channel. We do. The Miss and I have been doing some road trips on our vacation recently. Coming up in a few weeks, I'll be starting talking about college football, specifically the Southeastern Conference. We do chill chats like this and a lot of Fortnite gaming and some other games we play. So sit back. Hopefully we earn your sub and time, stay around, come around, check us out and see how things go. Find something you like.
Oh my!
Are there more pictures, Mrs., or are you taking it off to look at it first?
I was kind of just popping some up here so we can go. Oh, here's one that's this lovely.
Yeah, because Raquel asked what the heck that was. So, and
I don't even know what
Jeff
it is.
is like,
That just looks nasty. I'm
Can
sure
you zoom in a little more?
Not really.
Okay.
No, I don't know how to.
you just use your mouse and push it for. And hello, Gamer Ray, welcome in. Make sure
There-
y'all
there
hit
we
that
go.
sub button and hit the like button too tonight. Enjoy it with us.
That looks like an onion, but I know it's not.
Pazuki, yes, you must have. Yeah, we love Pazukis here.
I'm not really. That's that's
That
a
looks like
salad.
That's
Of,
supposed to
salad.
be a salad, and I think that's probably some cheese that probably doesn't actually work well with
Yeah.
that they
Yeah.
burnt.
yeah, and that looks like I don't know a ravi. I don't know what it is. Huh.
So if you're gonna pay, what was it, at least $4,000 to get into the Galactic Star Cruiser
I think it was
experience?
about. I think it was six. I think it was a family of four. They said it would be 6,000.
Oh no, right,
Yeah.
right. I don't know if I'd be eating that. It does
No.
not look appetizing to
Well,
me.
this doesn't look too horrific.
Yeah.
Not horrific. Not great, but not
Yeah, right,
horrific.
right.
I think they. I
It
think
was
they were trying
kind of
so hard
like
to make a splash that they probably tried too hard.
it was kind of like when we went to that restaurant in Yellowstone,
Mhm.
and the food wasn't bad, but how much did we pay a person?
$40 a plate.
How much?
40.
$40 a person. It wasn't worth it. If we spent $20, it would have been, oh, that's not so bad.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And how that's really, yeah, definitely. So, oh my goodness. Well, let's look at the poll results real quick. Let's see where we're at 65 votes. JT wants 4 more. So we still got purple in the lead at 40. Green is pulled ahead of blue at 25 to 23. Red is still in the back at 12%. So hey. Yeah, and you're right. Yeah, that's one of the things that half the activities cost extra. The cool ones were the pay extra ones. Exactly. I mean, you're already paying out the nose for something where you don't even stay in 2 days.
Mhm.
You know, to me, if I went there, it'd be like going to Las Vegas. You just go to your hotel room for a shower. You're not going to go there and go to sleep for 8 hours. You're going to go deal with the nightlife and
You're
have
going
fun.
to go lose all your money.
Right, exactly.
Hey, you want to look at spam
Now,
now?
let me hit real quick, and then we can hit
Okay.
spam. But this whole thing with the immersion experience, they promised a lot of it, but even that's what Galaxy's Edge was supposed to be. Then they skimped on the immersion, but it sounded like even with the hotel, the immersion was not what it was supposed to be in the end. So, I mean, you still pay for it, but you didn't get, what was promised.
Yeah. I want to feel like I'm in outer space when I'm if I'm paying that much money to be on a Star Cruiser. I want a little bit of turbulence at times, I want to be while I'm laying in bed sleeping. You feel the vibration like you're flying through space.
Oh,
That would be cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be cool.
If I'm spending that much money a night, damn straight, I want it to be in space.
Well, for $6,000, you could take a
Okay.
family of 4 on a real cruise, for a week somewhere.
Yeah.
yep, that's what a lot of
Crazy.
people said.
Crazy.
So, but yeah. Oh man. Oh gosh, you guys are right. Thank you everybody that's here still with us that have come through tonight. The number, it's just a fun night hanging out with you guys.
Yeah.
It's like watching the stock market in 3 different directions on different things. But hey, thank you for everybody for being here. Hope you are having a good time tonight and enjoying it with us. So, just who knows what we'll be talking about next. So, Mrs., do you want to talk about spam then?
We're going to talk about spam because I
Sure.
looked up spam. I looked up the spam website, and there's all those people that make fun of what spam is. They kind of think it's like hot dogs, but it's not. This is what's in spam, guys. This is it. It's so simple. You ready? That's all that's in spam. Nothing more, nothing less. You can actually read all those words. No chemicals. So anyway, there's that. So if you don't like spam, give it a try. And they have all these varieties. I didn't know this. Okay, look at guys. Your regular spam, your light. I want to try the maple flavored. What's your guys' opinions on the maple flavored spam?
Probably be good.
I've never had it. I'd be a little wary of added maple flavor. Is it really going to taste what you want it to be? Don't know. But I would definitely take Spam and put some maple syrup over it
Oh yeah, like
any day
that.
of the week. So
Yeah. I'm wondering if since it's flavored, yeah, but the whole thought of that would lead me to do what you said.
Homework for chat. Everybody go out and buy one and just try it. And then
Yeah.
if you don't like it, you can throw it out.
Oh, we have someone new in the chat, by the way.
Yep. Carty.
Hi,
Carty.
Cardi.
Hi,
Hi,
Carty.
Carty.
Welcome. Hello.
So, Cardi, now that you're in chat, you have to go buy one Spam and try it.
Let us know.
As long as you're not allergic to it or whatever.
Yes.
So to make sure
Yeah.
you read the ingredients and stuff.
Careful,
Like that.
there's a lot of salt.
And
Yeah.
someone said my sister actually tried the turkey Spam, and they said it was really good.
Oh wow.
So they said you need to try it, but you can get all these different flavors.
Hickory smoke sounds interesting.
We're talking about Spam, the food product, is what we're talking about right now. So,
I was just kidding, Cardi. You don't have
This
to.
is the one I want to try, the teriyaki Spam.
is that with like a Japanese
Yeah, the
like some kind of
sauce.
sushi roll?
No,
thing
those
going
are
on?
what
on the
those are
picture,
called. Those
it
are called
does.
musabi, and you actually make them with Spam, and it's basically rice like this picture here. Let me see if I can make it a little bigger.
Interesting. I've never seen that
And
before.
seaweed.
It's
Oh, that's
like with
interesting.
rice and Spam that you fried, and then you wrap it with seaweed.
Preparation.
look at that. Look at this. You say, "Oh, thank God."
Yeah,
Did
you're up
you
for that.
think
It was
you
just a
kidding,
joke.
Homer?
Well, God, Cardi, it's good to have
No,
you tonight.
Small
Hopefully,
Town Republic. Spam is not. Spam is not. It is. It is not. I disagree
Is
with
the
you.
non-human biologics that the U.S. recovered from
It is
UFO
not
crash
spoiling
site.
mine. No, it
That's
is not.
disgusting.
you know what? I just got to say, hey, Lou, all these people that come through in and out and with all the things all over the place like a crazy out of control stock market. But hey, folks, hey, thank you for the people that are new subs tonight. Appreciate it. And make sure everybody hits that like button, vote in our poll. You know, if you're really here and a real subs, hey, come back and join us for a lot of the other programming. This is just a sample what we do here. We just try to sit back, have some fun. You ought to be around for a Fortnite stream when all the hell breaks loose and gas stations go exploding. And
Oh, heck yeah.
exactly. So, but hey, hope to see y'all more often. And everybody here tonight that's in the chat, regular subs and all, thank you for so many people that are here hanging out tonight. And, you know, thank you for letting us joke about all the numbers and all the stuff and Star Wars, Darth Maul, and everything else. But you know what? I did see something. One trend is that there are a lot more people that think like you, though, Lisa. So
What's that?
that are pro Darth Maul or Darth Maul.
Heck yeah, because it's popular. Maul was a badass. We want more of them. But my question is to Mrs. is how long do you think it took to prepare the Spam musabi to make it look like that?
What you do is you put some like plastic wrap inside the Spam container, and then you take your rice and you put your layer of seaweed and you have it drape over, and then you push your rice. Actually, you don't have to. You push your rice in and you pack it, and then you put your slice of Spam in, or if you have egg, you put your egg in, and then you take and pull the plastic wrap out of it so it's shaped like Spam shape. And then you take your seaweed and wrap around it, and you wet the end of the seaweed and you put it to seal it. And it's that simple. You can also buy a press that does all that, but why when you have a Spam can? And you just do that with plastic wrap.
That's interesting. Seems like it would be time consuming is my biggest concern.
Probably not, because you have the rice and you're just spooning it in, pressing it down, putting the Spam on top, pulling it out and wrapping it in seaweed. Or if you want egg, you cook egg in with it.
Oh my, they have a merch store for Spam.
Yes, they
No
have a
way.
museum. They have a
Really?
museum.
Yeah.
Well, they have a museum, which I wanted to show Dadman because this might be a place we have to go.
Well, we went by the Bush Baked Beans plant and
Yeah, we
up
went
in
there. This is
Tennessee.
in
We had a great
Minnesota.
cafeteria.
MN is Minnesota, right? Minnesota.
MN
Yes,
is
yes,
Minnesota.
Yes.
So we have to go up to Minnesota
Oh man, we get to go visit South Dakota. Maybe we go to Wisconsin for some reason.
Yeah, so
But,
we can go there. We can go there.
I wonder
And
why.
the gift shop, they have
Oh,
a vintage Spam wine
Oh.
set
well,
for
hold on a
the
second,
wine
Mrs.
connoisseurs.
Mrs. 1 second. Thank you for the sub and the like, Cardi. Glad
Oh,
you're here
thank you.
with us. But why are
Good
we looking
question.
at spam? We are using the Force tonight with this stream. It's a chill stream where this was normally I'm on with another streamer at this time slot on Sunday nights, but he was not able to do so. I just went live. The missus, my wife, jumped on. Lisa jumped on. JT Kirk came in a little bit later when I invited, and we're just using the Force and just whatever comes up comes out, and that's where we go to. And the missus loves spam a lot, and we hit that on something.
That's a musical, by the way.
Yes. Okay, that's how we got on spam. So
It's
Yeah, we
because
went-
I don't really talk a lot about Star Wars, and while they were talking about Star Wars, we had talked about spam earlier, and so I was looking at the spam stuff. And I thought
Well,
I
why
would
did we
share.
bring it up?
oh, look at this. There's a Pillow Pal,
That's a good question of how it started.
a spam can Pillow Pal from. Oh wow, that's
We were talking about bacon on pizza, I think.
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
then
Oh,
we talked
there you
about-
go.
Yeah.
yeah, that's how
Good
we
one.
got onto it.
Thank
So
you, JT. Totally
Yeah.
forgot.
You can get a spam fanny pack.
Oh boy.
I like the Yeti tumbler, but it's $55 for.
I know some of this stuff is a little pricey, man.
Yeah.
I'm kind of afraid
yeah.
to go to the next page.
Oh, it's sorted by price, high to low, so you're getting into the more reasonable.
Okay.
more reasonable.
Oh, they've got a bucket hat for $30, man.
No
I might-
way.
I mean, you might need to buy the spam bucket hat.
We
I
might
like
have
bucket
to.
hats.
But good for them for
Oh,
having
look
all
at
this
this.
stuff.
Oh.
It's a Musabi pillow. Oh
And they
my
have
god.
a kitty
Chick
roll.
A kitty and a chicken. Oh my gosh, those are adorable.
What?
What is that?
It's like a Musabi roll, like those rolls we show, but it's got like a little kitty cat in it.
It's just a plush piece. Yeah.
It's a little plushie.
Something's wrong with me. I don't get into that.
I love stupid. Oh look, I love stupid stuff.
Oh,
like
the
that.
lunchbox is cool.
Well, here I'll go back so you can see the lunchbox. Wait, hats.
And we're
Ooh,
not
apron.
endorsing. We are not
No,
endorsing
please don't.
anybody.
No,
or-
please
to
don't buy any of this stuff.
and all this. This is truly just for fun and all, and especially if you're.
We
we're an
beg you not to
We are
buy
an
You are not
18
allowed
plus
to buy
channel.
it.
We are also an 18 plus channel technically and stuff. We're not condoning anybody, especially if you're under 18, to buy stuff and all this other
No
stuff.
way.
It's just
Save your
people
money.
having fun, you
Oh
know.
my gosh, a
going
little
through
baby
stuff.
spam onesie.
Aw.
Oh, that's cute. Okay.
Yeah.
And what does Mark do with the
Eggs,
CD on his
That's
channel?
it. Eggs, spam and eggs.
Yeah.
Mark D with the C, what does he do? He scrolls through food
Yeah. He
Pictures.
goes to- yeah.
and action figure merch. What do we do? Scroll through food pictures. And
I
go
know
through spam.
It's spam.
Oh, you can get spam earrings.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
So,
Oh, you can
all
get
right.
Sir Ken a lot. I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
Now there is something that's really interesting if you go back to the spam page.
We'll go back one because I think they had the sushi
Whoops.
canister in there. Or the press so you can make the sushi.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah. How about let's go to 5, see if it's there.
That was farther down, I think. There it is, the blue
Right
thing.
here.
There you go. If I was to make that, I would need the press for sure.
Oh,
Save
you
time.
would that would you save the time? You just
I know you would use the can. I know, but I could probably get the stuff in, but I probably couldn't get it back out.
that's why you put plastic wrap in.
There's
there.
a slicer too. Did you see the slicer?
Oh, yes, I have seen
Yep.
them. I have seen them.
Oh,
So
a golf bag for $140. No, that's
Wow,
Yeah.
there you go, Lisa.
Yeah.
That's not so bad.
There you
We
go.
should do it this way. Here, let's do the cheap stuff.
All right.
There, you can get a tattoo.
Oh,
Oh, my gosh.
right on my forehead.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Jess says that Walmart has the Funko Pop plush is a can and has eyes and arms and legs. So
Oh,
So
Okay.
back on the main page there, for spam. You click on spam brand life,
Oh yes.
and then scroll down a little ways. You'll see a limited edition
Yes.
right on the right hand side, right there. Sorry,
Figgy
Gabby, I
pudding.
didn't mean to cut you
Figgy
No
off.
problem, no
pudding.
problem.
Oh,
You
Figgy
can click
pudding.
on that.
I've seen that. I saw that figgy pudding back in Christmas.
I
We
would
need
try
to try
that.
to get some.
Would you try that, JT?
I would.
Yeah, I would too.
I'd go in with very low expectations, but I would try
Yeah, totally.
Well, the way that looks.
It looks great.
I would try it.
Yeah. So now that's spam. We're on spam.
What is that with the drink?
I have no idea.
it. I think they're just making mixed drinks in the cans.
Oh, shut up.
I don't know.
Well, folks, we got another subscriber out there, whoever that is. Thank you, and we're 3 votes away from the magic number for our poll. We have 66
Oh,
votes.
look. Here's how you make the wasabi. Wasabi right there. See?
Yeah, definitely.
Hey.
We need the press.
Raquel, this is a normal Sunday night. Anywhere I'm involved is our food comes up and everybody gets hungry. Sometimes with Mark, I end up getting so hungry, and JT knows it. Me and the missus end up going to Waffle House at 2:00 in the morning. So.
Raquel, you have homework to do. You have to go buy 1 can of spam and try it.
Lisa will grade you on it.
I will. Everybody's got to at least try it. And
Yeah,
then
she's-
decide for yourself.
Okay, well, thank you for letting me share spam.
That's okay. Well, hey, I don't know.
Got a can of spam right beside me, and I'm looking
That
at it. Going,
that
"Oh,
actually
it's
reminds
good."
me. This little disclaimer I started running. Did you type that in earlier, or did I do this another week?
You
It's
did
like
this another week when you
Hey.
were talking.
exactly. Well, even though we're not monetized still, it's like a lot of channels. We're just doing this for fun. We're not endorsing to anybody
heck
by
no.
anything. Well, the problem is there's the algorithms out there. There's the police monitoring and all the stuff like that.
Do
And it's
not
like,
buy it.
Yeah,
Don't.
just
It's a
you-
joke.
yeah, and it's and it's just especially with things with those under 18. It's this is just we're having fun showing out what this stuff is, and like
Well,
you
the
said, we're
stigma-
using the force tonight.
The stigma with spam is it's inferior product and nobody's ever going to buy it or try it. And so the
Right.
joke is that we all should just run out and buy one and try it. Just
They used to say that spam was if you were poor, you ate spam. Have you
Right.
seen the price of spam? It's expensive.
and
It
people
is.
in Hawaii eat it, so
Yeah.
it's expensive to ship it all there, right?
Well, Hawaii eats it. A lot of the Asian countries eat spam. It was brought over, and they love it, and they cook it all. They eat it all the time. It's just
shelf stable. It
It's-
lasts a
it-
long time.
it's shelf
Oh.
stable, and what's in it?
There's no artificial anything really
I
in
can
it.
read everything that's in the container.
Well-
I know all the words.
Well, look at this one.
Oh,
Oh,
that's kind of cute.
Yeah, Brian Hepburn sent this in. So hey,
that's adorable.
but yeah, absolutely. And I just was going to try to share another thing real quick. So let's see, just trying to pull
Well,
this.
Jess, I can't go look for it because I would buy it. I would buy a spam plushie in a heartbeat.
That's too funny.
That's the one Jess was talking about. That's at Walmart. Maybe I'll have to go to Walmart tomorrow.
All right. Well, let's see. All right.
I like silly
I'm going to
stuff.
share a screen now. I think it's okay, safe. JT Kirk's at the bottom, but he's here on the panel. So
Okay.
basically here, this Jess sent this in banana marshmallow pies because if you know me, I'm a peely in Fortnite. So, and
What do you
then
think? Is it good? Do you think?
I've
I
had banana marshmallow pies. They are good.
I
Yeah.
bet
They
those, I
taste
bet those are good.
artificial. They taste it has that artificial banana taste.
Oh, that's
But-
what I was going to ask. Does it taste like the banana from Runts or, that other banana candy?
Yeah, it's just like an artificial. I don't know. I don't necessarily eat banana candy. I think so, but yeah, it's just an artificial banana flavor.
Yeah. So,
It's like if if you use too much vanilla or something, sometimes you get it. It kind of
Mhm.
it tastes like they use too much banana. They try to make it taste too much like a banana. They
Yeah.
use too much flavoring.
What's that?
we got sugar cookies here.
Because you can't eat them?
Hmm?
Why did she send you this evil? Because you can't eat them?
No, it's always been Jess always gets me the food, especially since the unicorn ice cream. You know,
Oh, I thought she was
Yeah.
picking on you because you can't eat a lot of sugar.
I just I still enjoy the food pictures. I just can't.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh,
pumpkin
now that
sandwich
looks
cookies.
dangerous.
Oh,
I saw the
those look
banana
good.
bread she had.
Yep, that was
And
back
they
a few.
keep a while too. 820.
Oh, that would there you go, your little Debbie. Yes,
Mhm.
folks. So, but hey, that's always a little bit of food here. That's what came in there. I want to share that from Brian on the other. So, but yeah, it's yeah. Where are we at now? with Things.
Oh.
Uh-oh, what did you
Oh,
find?
Uh-oh.
just what? What's wrong?
This is
I'm
discussion
just
about
reading.
something.
I'm just reading a comment, and you haven't popped it up yet for me to.
What's
The ramen noodle bag pillow. Oh, that just I want that. I'm gonna have to search it. Ramen.
Oh wow, jeez. Well, and Jess
Right.
did tag Clobby about the canned spam.
Oh, no. Uh-oh. JT, you instigator.
It said JT said I had to show you this. So, oh my gosh! But hey, I'll just
Oh.
Now, is this ramen noodle back pillow, like, is it crunchy when you lay your head on it, or that would be
I
true
don't.
to form for a ramen noodle?
Oh my gosh, these are adorable.
Does it have a flavor packet?
Yeah. Can you feel the finger placket in the bag?
Well, it depends. There's this one. Shin ramen noodles. There's this one.
well, wait, you got to share it. Are you?
I
Are you
am
trying to share?
I'm working on
Okay.
it.
But yeah,
I
so
take my screen completely down so that I don't accidentally
no,
share.
I agree. That's what I have to do too, just to make sure. So
This is a Shin ramen noodle. That's a brand. That's a pillow with little noodle blanket.
Oh,
wow.
exactly.
That's so adorable.
Yes. Wow, that's neat. So thank you, Brian. The
Mrs.
missus
is
now
going to
has
be
something.
spending money
I
again.
Now,
Poor dad, man. Overtime.
I liked those. What were they? Pumpkin Oreos, but they were in the case next.
They were more like cakes, though. I mean, I won't pull it back
They
up.
look more like an oatmeal pie, but with
Yeah.
pumpkin
Mhm.
bread.
Yeah.
I love everything pumpkin, pretty much. I mean, I even found a pumpkin flavored yogurt where they take like actual, pumpkin and slice
Spice?
it up and put it in there. Yeah, I was gonna say like actual pumpkin, but no,
Oh.
it's just pumpkin, and they put it in the yogurt, and it tastes amazing because they put a little bit of cinnamon in there too.
They were pumpkin sandwich cookies. So my guess is that they're pumpkin cookies with a white cream filling. So
and it
that's
was super thick on the filling too. So it's like
oh yeah,
super
Yeah,
Oreo level.
almost
of
like a
filling in
double
it.
stuffed Oreo to me. There was enough cream in it. So, all right. Well, Cardi, thank you for being here. Appreciate you coming in. Thanks for the sub and the like. Hey, hope to see you again around soon. So,
Take care,
And then-
Cardi. You don't have to shop for that. You're free from homework.
yeah. And then Jess is this Kraft mac and cheese. Yeah. So, oh yeah. But Brian said it's like the spam one that I showed, but a bag of top ramen. So.
Oh, I was going to see if I could find it.
So the Brian says it's ice cream sandwiches are my favorite. So, all right, folks. Oh wow, that what a riot! You guys rock in here. You guys in the chat and everything. I tell you what, I gotta say thank you again to these three other wonderful people that willing to come in on a spur of the moment and just help me through this. And Mrs. was busy on things and Lisa, when I asked, said, and then of course JT, always ready to take the call. An officer at ready to answer the call. So I appreciate you three being here tonight. We talked about quite a bit of stuff already between the Star Wars, the food, and is there anything else, Lisa or JT? Anything else that y'all that y'all can think about talking a little bit? I know that there's sort of Star Trek people here. I'm not very familiar with it, but if there's anything you want to kind of touch on.
We talked pizza earlier, and I did want to share a pizza memory.
Okay, well, let me say hello to Miss Martin. Let me say hello to Miss Martin Muses. Good evening. And Miss Martin Muses is actually scheduled to come on the channel with me for a chill chat on August 9th, the Wednesday night. So,
very cool.
Yes, I look forward to that very much. So good to see you, Miss Martin Muses. Small time. Did you go by Little Debbie Park? No, we did not do that. I didn't know about that. We went to the Bush's Beans near Sevierville once years ago, but we'd have to look that up. Or if you can tell us where Little Debbie Park.
I looked it up.
Okay. Where is it? Do you know offhand?
No, I closed it.
Okay. Okay, JT, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Sure. So for everyone that may have joined us later, we started off this evening talking quite a bit about pizza, and I wanted to kind of just share a little pizza story for me because we were saying, we were going around just saying, what's your favorite pizza? What are your favorite toppings? For me, my favorite kind of memory of pizza was back in the 90s when I was a youngster. We used to do the Book It reading club. I don't know if any of the rest of you here on the panel remember that, where you read like 5 books and then you can go and get like a personal pan pizza at Pizza Hut or go to the lunch buffet, which was an all-you-can-eat lunch buffet. And back in the 90s, Pizza Hut was far different than what it is today. I think the quality was much better. You'd actually go in there and want to sit in a Pizza Hut, where now, So, imagine a first or second grader just getting unlimited access to pizza. And so I like to get like one piece of each of the different kinds of pizza up there. But one of the items that I love the most was the dessert pizza. And I don't think they make it the same way anymore, but they had like a blueberry and an apple and a cherry dessert pizza. And they always had like a frosting on it and like a crumble kind of across the top. So it was almost like you're eating a pie, but it was thin. So I loved that type of pizza, and you don't really see it out there in the wild anymore.
Like a streusel, kind of.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And I wish I had a picture of it from the 90s to show everybody. It was, it was all sugar. You're getting diabetes if you didn't already have it eaten that thing. But, yeah.
Well, Mrs., did you see Small Time said to JT Kirk, to all of us, just east of Chattanooga? We may have to look at that.
I found this where it's at. I got actually there's a little news story.
Well, hello. Let me say this real quick. Hello to the great Stig Kenobi.
Hello.
Stig Kenobi, welcome. Good to see you tonight.
Oh, there's someone else here.
Exactly. Well, good to see you, Stig Kenobi. Honored to see you on my channel tonight. And same to you, Jeff Pizer. Hopefully I pronounced it. It's not an open panel, but we are 3 friends of just having a fun time just chatting away about random topics. We said earlier we're using the Force. Obviously, we're not well-trained Force users because we have been all over the place. And especially Stig missed our Star Wars chatting earlier. So he's big in Mr. Star Wars, I think. So, but hey, good to see all y'all, and everybody new. Thank you all for all the new subs tonight. Smash that like button. I mean, we're 112. Let's see. The last I saw was, this is like we used 3. We've gotten 10 subs tonight, so we're up to 376. We got 111 likes. JT, sorry, man, we passed the 69 mark on the votes. We flew past it, but we're at 70 votes, folks. What's your favorite color lightsaber blade? And I would like to see Stig Kenobi's answer on this if he has, because I'm sure he has one. But what is your favorite color lightsaber blade? Blue, green, or tied again at 26%, red at 11%, and purple at 37%. So hey, yes, sit back and relax. Good to have you with us tonight, folks. If you're new to the channel, I'm just going to take a second. The Missus and I tomorrow night at 8:00 will hit the last leg of our tour around America, coming home, and a recap of that trip, check out our channel for the other 6 episodes where we've detailed the first part of our 16-day adventure around America, seeing all the things in Dakotas and Wyoming, Colorado. It was a great time. So, hey, as Stig said, if you're having fun when streaming, you're probably doing it right. Well, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Yes, and we are having a lot of fun. Blue and the classic look. Absolutely.
Nice.
Absolutely, sir. Yeah, absolutely. So
The thing I liked with Blue originally
Mhm.
was I think it was on Hoth, right? Where he still had the blue lightsaber. It just, I don't know. There was something about the color scheme, how it looked.
The
It
illumination.
just
Yeah.
exactly. The illumination, it just looked cool.
Yeah,
well,
it
you know,
It had that look.
Obi-Wan's in Star Wars was blue also. And it does. It had there was just something about that simple blue look to it. So I agree with you. I like blue too, but I do like the richness of Luke's green lightsaber though, and Jedi.
It did. But green is associated a lot with envy, and
Mhm.
so it had I don't know, it had an interesting kind of connotation to it in
Ooh,
Return of
that's
the
like
Jedi.
that's my favorite color.
What? Squirrel?
Well,
She
look,
likes
I
to
picked green
shop.
too. I picked green myself.
It's a shopping metaphor.
Shopping. We love metaphors. And Jess says, "Oh, speaking of ramen, I'm getting a Hokkaido ramen franchise in my town. The salty crab one didn't last, so this is moving in. It's where Baker Square was sad."
Oh, I
Right.
hope it makes it because I hope it's a good ramen place because oh, it's hard to find a good ramen place here in America.
Yeah, I know.
If you're not in a really an area where there's a Chinatown or a huge Asian community, it's hard to find.
But doesn't anybody miss Baker Square? I
We
miss
never
Baker
had one down
Square.
here. We
Oh,
never
I
had
don't
one
know.
down here. I wonder if that was a Midwest franchise.
It was.
Yeah.
JT, did you have a Baker Square by you?
I was just looking it up. I think we did. Yeah, we have
They had
them.
like
We
pies.
have them. I'm looking at a map, and we have them.
I think they had
still.
like 20, 25 different pies on their menu or some stuff.
Oh wow!
Right?
Oh, I probably
Mhm.
I think
They had really good salads there.
Mm.
I wonder if have they been around for a while?
Yeah,
been around
since
a
I was
while, yeah.
kid. So at
Oh.
least 40 years.
Jess
Because
said,
I think there used to be one in just a little suburb of where we're at,
yeah.
but it didn't last long.
Well, Jess said they got a permit for serving sake, so I'm sure they'll be. Yeah, you got the
Oh,
liquor license though. Brian
Oh.
said they had the Baker Square. Stig said blue was for the Jedi Guardians, the warrior Jedi. So Anakin and Kenobi had blue. Qui-Gon and the other counselors had green.
Oh.
Well, I thought actually the blue was for the warrior, where the gold or yellow was for the guardians.
Well, the Jedi Temple guards with the gold.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I think what Stig's saying is like for the Jedi Masters and they not the Temple Guardians, but
the
yeah,
Jedi
the
Council.
The fighters, the
yeah.
warriors. is what he meant.
the Masters had
Yeah.
the green. So
Yes.
wow, hey,
Are we ready to see the Little Debbie
Agreed.
part?
yeah, let's see the
So-
little Debbie
Because
part.
someone just
Absolutely.
brought it up. Okay.
So, and folks, I
Lisa,
tell you what,
if-
if you love America, come back and watch our other trip videos and come with us tomorrow night as we finish the tour. So, yes, ma'am, go ahead. Or who
The
was
Little
it?
Debbie Park.
Who doesn't
there.
like a little Debbie?
It's 30 minutes west of Chattanooga. It's where the Collegedale-based company makes their Little Debbie treats. They purchased this because they didn't want it all to be taken away,
It's beautiful.
so that you can sit on an oatmeal
Right.
cream pie.
Oh my.
Wow.
I am not going to read all the article. You can search it if you want to. They have the little cosmic brownies
Aw.
that you can play with. You can climb on it.
What is that? That's a brownie?
It's the cosmic brownie.
Oh, I
man.
remember that. Yeah, the little candy pieces in it.
Yeah. They have they're considering making other sculptures, but right now that's what they have. and they have the Christmas
Oh,
yeah, there you
statue
go.
and the little Debbie serving Swiss rolls.
Nice.
Oh wow. We're gonna
That's all they
be
have right now.
might have
They
to
have
check it
play
out.
areas and benches and things like that. It's a little park.
Might have to check that out in the fall if we get up
So
there.
they're
Oh,
planning
gosh.
on maybe
But
building
Raquel says you're not supposed to play with your food.
Mm.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Thank you, Raquel.
I don't know how you play with that tree, but I could try.
Exactly.
Lisa, the closest Baker Square to you is probably Schaumburg down in Chicagoland.
Yeah, you're probably right. I don't think there's any more around where I'm at.
So you can still get to one.
I'd only have to drive an hour in order to imbibe in 20 different pies.
Right.
I want to know where that sake place is.
Oh man. Well, it looks like we're going to have to make more road trips, Mrs. You know?
Yes, we will. And you'll have to definitely drive on that one.
Speaking of
Yeah.
road trips, that's for tomorrow. Never mind.
Well, go ahead if you want a question. We can tease
What's
it.
the name of your car?
I'm not going to tell until tomorrow. You gotta
Okay.
come.
All right. I'm sorry.
It's
Yep,
okay.
yep.
We
It's
can
okay.
give everybody something to come
Because
back
she's
for
going
tomorrow.
to have to get you around.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes,
So-
she is.
Oh
She's
my
special.
goodness. Yes, she is. It's 6,009 miles
Oh,
on that
we
trip.
got a new person.
Hello, Titus Chandler. Welcome. Good to see you. Everybody, thank you for being here. And let me
Yes.
switch the banner
Hello.
back to the
Hey, Titus.
We're gonna have to update this scroll again to like
I know.
375
I think
now.
we need to wait a couple days to see where the numbers settle.
But we'll see
I
where it
think
goes.
I know we got some,
Yes,
but I'm just
I know. Well, we started with 366. We're at 378. But hey,
oh, that's not bad.
Yeah,
It's not
no,
as I thought we
no.
jumped up a lot more.
no, but the main thing is we love you people coming through
Oh,
here,
yes.
spending the time with us, hanging out. Like I said, Mrs. D, is there a couple pictures maybe from the previous streams we could show of the trips without spoiling tomorrow night?
If you talk away and give me a chance to find
Yes,
them,
I will do that because let's tease
because I
it.
got to be real careful not to. Well, if I just close myself out of the stream, I'll just.
Yeah,
No,
just
I got to
come
be
back
careful
in.
not to end the stream. I can't push that button.
No, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so let me.
Okay. And Titus says he's new to seeing YouTube stuff. Well, hey, welcome. We're definitely different here. We actually, my channel. Hopefully, the missus can get up and running on her own streams soon. But she spends most of her time helping my sorry butt out. But I really appreciate it. I could not do it without her and all the things that she does, especially towards our college football work. But I'm kind of like a bunch of different things in terms of do some sports, do a lot of food. I do some U.S. Civil War history, things like that in my streams. Hope to do more of those. So it's just a mixed bag of different things. Playing a lot of games, Fortnite, a lot of gaming. Actually, do some old Pac-Man and old retro games too. I actually have Miss Pac-Man now, Lisa.
I know.
I got to do that.
Yes, you do.
Yes, exactly. It has other games like Dig Dug and Galaga. But the problem is what's interesting.
Love Galaga.
Well, what's interesting is that the ones that I bought them, you can't change between games. So what I have to do is it will end the stream if I switch between games.
Well, make sure you don't switch games.
I'll just have to play forever.
At least an hour.
Yeah, exactly. We'll try to, and that's why it's great having people to chat. It can kind of helps things go along, and you can keep your focus with it. And yeah, you like Pac-Man? It's fun. Yeah, we like Pac-Man. I
prefer Ms. Yeah, me too.
Miss Pac-Man. One thing I always liked with Miss Pac-Man was she was so much faster than the Ghost and all, and it was truly a game on instinct. You had to, once you played enough, you knew the patterns and all that, and it was just a matter of instinct of where to go and things like that, which I think was better for me personally than when it's slower and you have time to look and all that, because
more reactionary. You have to be
more reactionary. Sometimes you outthink yourself.
Yep.
Oh, definitely. No, that's 100% true. I was going to say the exact same thing as you about that, where sometimes it's better you just react. Otherwise, you question yourself, right? And you hesitate,
Mhm.
trying to look too far
Exactly.
ahead.
Yeah, exactly.
No strategery in that game.
Brian said Space Invaders was his favorite. And hey,
Okay.
if y'all want to throw some of your favorite games in the chat while the missus is looking for some of these things, we can talk about some of the classic games. Mine obviously was Miss Pac-Man all the way. You know what? I like Burger Time though.
I like Tron.
Oh, that yes, especially the light cycle one. That was a really
I like the motorcycle one. That
Yeah.
was easy. As long as
Well,
you knew what you were doing.
yeah,
That's
I
a
like
big
I
thing.
like the cycle part of that. And then you had the one with the spiders, you had the one with the cone that you got to break out of.
Mhm. Yeah.
JT, did you have any favorite video games?
Oh, like as far as an arcade stand-up game?
Yeah, yeah.
Or
Oh
any.
yeah, oh
It's-
yeah. I loved the old Star Wars Matrix graphics where you're flying the X-wing.
Mhm.
You ever played that one?
Is that the one with like it's so crude graphics, like they're
Yeah,
all
Vector,
like,
not Matrix.
and-
Sorry, Vector graphics.
and it's
yeah.
like at the second level. I mean, they had the towers coming up out of the Death Star, and you had to shoot the
Yes.
tops of them. Yes, I talked about that game on a stream tonight. I love that game. You had that tilted control there. It was almost like a steering wheel in a way.
Oh, that was amazing back in the time. That was new. And I have a friend that actually has one of those arcades.
Oh,
And
gosh.
so of course he unlocks it, so you don't have to keep throwing quarters in it. That's about the only way you can actually beat that without throwing away, $50 on it. But
Yeah.
it was a hard
He
game
should
too.
make you pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, thankfully he's nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
nicer than me. No,
Well, just
Right.
I'd make you pay it every other game.
You gotta
just
earn the money back on the arcade
Exactly.
set, right?
well,
I'm
Raquel
looking.
likes GTA Online, and Jess didn't really play those type of games. More PC, so 2 PC players.
Grand
Brian,
Theft Auto San Andreas I played a lot. My favorite part was being on a motorcycle and shooting the drug dealer and stealing his money.
Mhm.
So
Yes.
that was my favorite part of that game.
Oh man, yeah, that's
Okay.
true. Let me see what we got here. This Mrs. Did you?
Yeah, I've got some. Just let me give
I
it.
know.
I was trying to get a variety, and
I'm trying to see something. I'm actually going back a little bit. Nope.
Now, if you're
Um,
into like the really old games, Jill, Antiderivative Jill, on her channel will play like an old PC game, like the text-based, not quite text-based, but it's kind of like the point and click or text-driven kind of games. I
I
Mhm.
watched her play a couple of those, and it is fun to watch her play that. So if that interests you, go and sub to her channel too.
yeah.
now I got to find you again. Where are you?
Who, me?
I there. Okay.
Wow, we are up to 78 folks. We are favorite color lightsaber. I tell you, it's getting closer now. Purple still leads at 33%. Blue is up to 27%, with green 26%, and red at 14%. So, so it's kind of crazy.
It's
It's
close to recount territory there.
Hello, Ghost. Good to see you.
Hello.
Ghost of Tsushima fan. All right. Well, welcome in. Good to see you, Ghost. Yeah, we do some different gaming, mostly Fortnite for now. I do some retro games, so things like that right now. I'm not. Fortnite is about the difficulty I can go with the more modern games, but usually I'm messing around a lot with Fortnite. The missus plays Destiny too.
Mhm.
Some.
Yep.
How do you like that game?
I like it. Once I figured out how to jump.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people got to understand. Fortnite was the first game I've ever played, really seriously, and that was what 2 years ago.
Yeah, probably so. Yeah.
And you're
So,
good at the game too.
well, thank you. So that was the first time, first game I've ever played. I'm 59 years old. It's when I started, and then I had a friend that said, "Hey, you need to play Destiny too," and I'm like, "No, I don't." He's like, "Yes, you do." I'm like, "No, you don't. No, I don't." He says, "Yes, you do. let's play. So I got on and I tried it and I got frustrated because I couldn't jump, and they fixed it where I could jump because I just the mechanics of it. I don't play, and I play on a PC. I can't play with the controller. I just there's but I can do PC pretty good. And so once we figured out the jumping, I really like that game.
Hmm.
You know, it's fun, and now I'm obsessed with it. And um, I've got to play Fortnite, and I'm obsessed with both those games. So I got to, you know, really be careful because I will sit and I will be one of those people that wake up, turn on the computer, play video games, and forget to eat.
Well, I hear later it's like, man, I didn't get anything done today because it's like you get sucked in and you just start
Yes,
playing
I
and
have
stick
done
with it.
that. I have done that.
Yeah, and
Oh
Jess,
God.
I did not really think much of the Terminator skins that they added, but I did like the
I like a little semi
I like the
truck.
ship. I like the ship that's a glider, but I didn't get it. But I did get the truck. I love the truck too. That was cool.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
uh, Ty- uh, um, stopped Fortnite about 3 years ago. I watch some of our Fortnite streams when we go live with them. We're not your average Fortnite streamer type channel.
I think so. I think
you
the
know,
game has its ebb and flows,
yeah,
though. I mean, sometimes you like it, and it's not bad to step away from it,
yeah.
and maybe come in and
And
you know
sometimes I
try.
think it depends on what you do and how you play. See, like with us with the streaming, we're not like we do like to win. We do get competitive, and it can get kind of interesting at times. But the biggest thing is having fun with each other, blowing up gas stations, torturing each other, throwing each other off the side of the map. Just kind of random stuff and let it flow of it. So, and I think sometimes with some of the games, we all have a habit. We're getting so into it that we forget to have fun with it, and it's just natural with things. It's like too much sports at times, and
Yeah, I
things
get
like
blown
that.
up by my teammates.
Just
Yeah,
say you
and
have a mild fascination with gas stations in your
Yeah.
playthroughs.
just a mild, yeah. Just I'm all for lowering gas prices. Or either raise them because
236.
Fortnite apparently is too cheap at $2.39 a gallon. So
Is it
hey, you know what,
39?
Titus? We all get called things like
You
that,
know
but
what,
no, we
Titus?
don't
You know what
care.
I told my kids? I told my kids just to embrace it,
Hmm.
because people that say that they're not nice.
Yeah.
And
And
I said just embrace it. I said we're all weird in
yeah,
our own way,
Oh,
and just
speak for yourself. I'm cool.
you're
yeah.
weird. You're weird. We're all weird.
I'm not
Some people
weird.
just like to say that they're cool instead of weird. That's
And
all.
I'm cool.
Jess, yes, that's the first
Yes.
thing the missus pointed out was Peely was driving it. So
And you,
yeah,
you
and
haven't seen somebody play Fortnite until you've seen Dadman in the lobby with that unicorn
Oh
and
my
yes,
God.
the
God.
cereal, and he knows the entire jingle.
I know
Yeah.
almost exactly the first verse, and I need to get to the second verse. Thanks to Brian Hepburn, the great Brian Hepburn out there, and
And
Jess
Jess.
for giving me the words and stuff like that. So hey,
Thanks, Jess.
yes, and it's about having fun. Honestly, if you watch our Fortnite streams, we get grumpy. We hate we don't like the sweats and that stuff happens. But the main thing is we just kind of like to have fun together and just kind of blow shit up and the focus being on doing quests at times or doing various things like that. So yeah, and see, I don't really do an open panel yet because I like to get to know people and stuff before I do it, and but we appreciate everybody that's here because you know what, you guys here made this a hell of a night. I gotta say, I didn't think I could top Friday night.
No.
That
This
train
is
wreck
crazy.
that with 40 likes and all that, it just was
This is
amazing what
insane.
happened Friday night, and now tonight with no. So you see that one, Mrs.
Oh,
Yeah. So, it's things like that. It's a fun night tonight having all this happen and people coming through, just, friends hanging out together. And we'll try to, and you got to make sure to, sit back, relax, get to know people, all that, and things happen. Most of these people like Lisa and JT Kirk, I've met through other chats and have known them for probably at least a year, I think, in most cases. So,
Saturday Night Star Trek, probably.
yes, Saturday Night Star Trek.
Happy
that-
Saturday night Star
Yep.
Trek. Yeah.
Exactly. So, but But hey, it's all good. So, Mrs., did you find anything to share
I
yet?
did
So,
find some pictures. Um, yes.
okay, all right. Would you like?
And
I'll
there's
let
the
you bring
first
them
one.
up when you're ready.
I only got about 5. I didn't do a lot of them because I want you guys to go look at our streams. I'm teasing you. So we have things like these little oddities, little area things that we found in our trips. We did things like Bamahenge. This is in guess where? Alabama. Um, um, and it's really nowhere. There's not really signage for it. We as we were driving, it was like, oh, there's a driveway, park.
Yeah.
It says it's here, park. And we parked, walked down this little path, and there was. It's made out of fiberglass. They did it for a solstice. This artist did. So that was a kind of a new neat thing we found. You know, we found other things like giant rocking chairs and stuff, and and food. We talk about food a lot. Um,
Look at
this was
that
a
chicken.
amazing place.
Yeah, the truth is out there. Yeah, the Bama hinge. It was. Did you say it was fiberglass though?
It's fiberglass.
Yeah, because that was crazy.
And it's not all of it. It's not the
no,
entire Bama
no,
Stonehenge,
because we
but
have a
it is
short
a
on that,
replica.
and yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's part of it. And hello to Caleb Rourke. Welcome in. He said this is so cool. So thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Caleb.
everybody. Make sure
Thank
you
you.
leave a like, sub to the channel if you haven't already, and enjoy the time here as we're getting close to wrapping up, I think. But hey, but yeah, enjoy some food. We're going to go out with a
Yeah.
few pictures for tomorrow night.
So we talk about food sometimes in those streams. Uncle Lou's was really good. Um, and let's see what else. Oh, and see, here's like another cute little thing: Popeye statue and Alma. Alma. Do you remember what state?
Arkansas.
Arkansas. Apparently they grow a lot of spinach.
Oh,
Um, and so they have a Popeye statue.
oh no,
So-
no, hold on one second. I was like, yeah, I know you were joking with that. I know you were joking with that. That was a good comment though. The timing with the Bama hinge was really perfect. Yeah, I like that. Your comment was perfectly timed with the Bama hinge. I appreciated that. So, yep. I'm sorry, but Popeye statue, Alma, Arkansas.
Excuse me one second. I had to delete somebody.
Yeah.
So we have things like that. Giant Smokey the Bears.
Mhm.
That's cool.
We went to Yellowstone, saw animals, bison, mule deer.
What's up with
Yeah.
that coat though? What's with that
It's
fur?
shedding. It's shedding. Yeah, it's its winter coat and it's shedding its to its or its summer coat. And
Oh, okay.
so how they get rid of it is they rub against trees and boulders and stuff, and it rubs it off.
Oh, wow.
So
Looks
yeah,
uncomfortable.
it does. I agree with you. And we go to national places like we went to Rushmore.
That
And we
is
have-
so cool. Isn't
Now,
that beautiful?
now, like Titus said, it looked like the bison got shaved.
Yeah.
Yes, it
Yeah,
does.
almost. Mhm.
Yeah,
Yes, but it didn't. That's just it from like rubbing on. Uh, I actually saw some, and they were like rubbing up against the tree, um, and we have one place where you saw a boulder. Um,
yes, we saw lots
That
of
where
bison.
they
to talk
had
about
it.
good.
yes, we saw lots and lots of bison, and we actually saw some black bears
Mhm.
and some coyotes and prairie dogs and marmot and
And if you look back at our last couple of videos, especially I think it was five or six where we were actually in Yellowstone, you will see that we had bison actually right by the cars and some of the other things.
yes, they would walk by our window. Yes, we saw mule deers, which they have big ears like mules. We saw pronghorns, which look kind of like a type of deer. I'm
Mhm.
sorry. Titus asked if we saw any deers. I'm sorry.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I took care of something. So you go ahead. But
Um,
yeah, yeah,
and
it was really nice. I mean, the nice wildlife. They were right up there. Well, the funny this one, if you check out our shorts too. We did a number of shorts. We actually had one in a parking lot with these
yeah,
stayed. So
what else did I? Oh, and we did lots of landscapes, just pretty.
Beautiful.
Yes,
yeah.
Titus, we're dealing with it. Thank you so much. We are dealing with it.
Well, I tell you what, Ghost. I think what they do is that they did it and they use chisels and smaller tools to do that. And Titus, don't worry about it. Just focus on the good, beautiful
Yeah.
pictures and
Right.
stuff like that.
You also
That's all you
had
can do.
you had a great time going around Old Faithful and a lot of the different pools
Mhm.
and features and things. That was a really cool
Yes.
stream.
Yes. We did one whole stream just on Yellowstone.
Hmm.
Um, and
Right. And those
yeah,
go back and watch that, especially Titus. If you like the animals and stuff, that's a great one to look at because that's one where we have the not only the bison walk literally by my window on the driver's side, but we also had the other was it the not the elk, but the other that was walking on your side of the car.
I
So
think it was a mule deer.
yeah, mule deer or deer. Okay, I think that's right.
I'm
So
gonna look. I'm gonna look and see if I can find a link for it, and I'll put that in.
yeah, plenty of trees in that one. Well, guess what, folks? Holy crap, we've got 85 votes.
Wow.
We got a tie.
Oh
Purple and
no.
blue are tied at 31%. Green at 25%, red at 14%.
Oh, wow.
Oh, oh my gosh. Hey, buddy. Yes, a banana is my avatar. It's a banana / football. We do Fortnite, which is Peely, and football for our sports. When you look at the skin on the football, so it's a combination of both. So, all right. So I think it's probably time to.
Let me put the link in. This is the
Yeah,
link
exactly.
for the
Exactly what small time
Yellowstone.
says. But what small time says, they're not for petting. Do not get close to them. They actually have one
They
where.
actually
Yeah.
have a sign that says "Do not pet the fluffy cows."
Yep, exactly.
Here's a link to the
Take care, buddy Hepburn.
Yeah, take
Have a good
care,
one.
buddy. Good to see you. We're about to wrap up, sir. Good to see you. Thank you
Good
for
night, buddy.
everything. Appreciate you being here. So,
here's a link to the Yellowstone. Good night, buddy. Um,
Yeah, that's a
so
link to the Yellowstone
yeah,
edition of the trip. Yeah.
right. So if you want to go and see animals and geysers and what is it? Thermo geological stuff,
yep,
geysers and fun
exactly.
cool stuff.
All right,
Cool.
we need one more person to vote. So, Ghost, well, welcome. Glad to see you tonight. Thank you, and you're going to hop off, but thank you for coming in and appreciate
we
it.
have
It's late. We
Did you
got
see Titanfall fan?
yeah, still a Titan Falls fan. It's late there too. We're probably going to go ahead. Oh, West Coast there for that. So yes, we're probably going to wrap up here. And we got a new subscriber, and I do not know how to pronounce that, but hey, so we got several new prescribers. Can't even English right now.
Keanu?
Yeah. So
Keanu?
hey, Keanu. So
Keanu,
no, we
like,
don't. Yeah, but I just see that Keanu said something
uh,
else after that. So no,
That's
we don't do that.
inappropriate.
Exactly. All right. So
you're just banned.
yeah. So what we'll do
Sorry.
is, hey, go back and what we will stream next, Titus, is tomorrow night at 8:00 p.m. We will do the last leg of our trip home, and then we will recap what we did on the what we liked, and a bit of a recap of the entire trip. So
And
that's
food
the next stream.
pictures.
Food pictures.
Yeah.
I'm sure there will be. Yes, there will at least be one food picture tomorrow night. So, yes, but everybody, make sure you get to bed if you got to get up in the morning. But hey, I think with that note, Mrs., I think we will see where we are at. I'm just refreshing one more time. We have picked up
Close
three.
the
I got to do it now. Oh man, I got to close it. 87 votes. We're ending the poll now. And what is your favorite color lightsaber blade? Blue wins with 31.
Wow.
Blue
All
wins
right.
with 31, purple at 29, green at 24, red at 14. I'm really surprised. I'm really surprised that red fell so far behind. I was actually thinking that they would be a lot further. So hey, a lot closer in there. So well, hey. So Titus said this was red. Vote for red. Well, listen, we've got, oh my gosh, we got 18 new subscribers tonight. Thank you for what, 117
I
likes.
take green.
You know,
Yeah,
I took
so
green
did
too. Yeah,
I was surprised.
I
Green
was
didn't
thought,
do that well.
but see, I thought red would do a lot more. I thought people would like the Sith aspect of it. So, you know, that's what I thought with that. So, you know, because everybody likes the bad guys, especially with all this Darth Maul talk by people. You know, it's like you just think, hey, Darth Maul, Sith are cool. You get red. So, but hey, Raquel said, yeah, Titus red. That was a lucky color, and then mine was purple, according to Raquel. Hey, that's awesome.
My wedding colors were green and silver.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, very
wow.
nice.
Absolutely. So, all right. With that, we're going to go ahead and wrap up. Everybody, thank you for being in here tonight. I mean, we still have 117 people watching us. Mrs., do you have anything to say?
Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for liking. If you haven't liked, thank you all for staying in the chat. All the new people that were in chat, thank you. I hope you guys come by and watch us some more. We really have fun, and we love you guys in the chat. So, Titus, come over next tomorrow at 8:00. We're going to be talking about our trip.
Eastern,
watch some of our Eastern time. Watch some of our other stuff. All of you guys. I just know. I just see Titus's name there.
Well, because Titus said asked specifically about the animals, so that's why.
Yes. All you guys. I can't name you all. Thank you all so much.
Oh man, that one needs to. There you go. Do a hide. I know. There you go.
I keep banning him, and he keeps coming back.
I know, but hey, on that note, yes. Let's see how we do this. So, Jess might know how to. See there. Okay. Yeah, we need to do something with that one because that, you don't need to keep coming back to spam that. So we're having fun. But hey, on that note, JT Kirk, any last thoughts? Any thing you want to say as we?
I just wanted to say thank you again for the opportunity to be on your stream. It was great talking with both of you, Dadmans and Dadman and the Misses, and also chatting with Lisa this evening. It was a lot of fun. So thank you, as always.
Mm-hmm.
Very fun.
Absolutely. Lisa, how about you?
Well, for Chill Chat, this was a lot of fun for 3 hours. I've never chatted for 3 hours on anything. So this is
cool.
very entertaining and wonderful chatting with JT. And I love the Misses. The Misses is so fun to hang out with. Yeah. And I got to pick on Dadman, so that's always fun.
Yeah.
But now I'm ready to play some Fortnite.
Oh my gosh, what's funny is I ended up hiding Jess's message.
I was going to say you.
No.
I did that. You did that.
I'm banning a mod. I'm timing out a mod. It's like, oh my gosh. But hey, sorry. But yeah, it's awesome. But
we need Jess. Jess is
absolutely,
We're
Jess.
sorry, we didn't mean to do. Well,
I'm the one that banned somebody from Aang's channel, and I didn't even really touch the phone. I dropped the phone. Next thing I know, I'd banned somebody. So yeah, it was crazy. So
I reported that guy.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, you should. That's horrible.
Exactly. Titus, glad we could make your nights, and don't let other people do whatever. You enjoy the pictures and enjoy it, and let's focus on having fun. Because folks, if all you want is to create drama, we don't want that here. We're here to have fun. We're here to have
Well,
with
we
each
had
other.
drama talking about
Well,
Star Wars.
Well, Darth Maul is always
Darth
a damn
Maul
not damn
lives.
drag out.
Darth
You know.
Maul lives. Darth Maul. I don't even care. I just do it because I know it well.
Hello, folks. So hey, yes.
That's my main squeeze.
And Ahsoka too. Let's do that.
Yes. Darth and
Hey, JT, how are you doing tonight, my friend?
I'm doing well.
Good.
He's like, where are all the girls?
I was like, what just happened?
That
like,
is
I want the
being
girls.
mean. He's
Yeah.
picking on us.
All right, folks. Well, hey, everybody, on that note, with 221 people still watching us according to the streaming gods of StreamYard. Yes, Jeremy, you've been quiet, but yeah, LOL.
Hey,
What a
Jeremy.
night. Yes, Darth Maul did it. Yes, absolutely. So, hey, folks.
Darn tootin'.
So we got 112 likes with 211 people, 220 still watching. We ended up with the blue lightsaber coming back with at least 85 votes in our poll. So, hey, all right. Thank you, Jess. Did you see that one, Mrs.? So we'll look at that a little bit later. So appreciate it. JT Kirk is shoot. I'm about to ban JT Kirk. I was clicking on. What happened is I started clicking on the actual YouTube feed instead of the StreamYard side.
Oh,
Quote,
yeah, there you go.
Quote, if I did it, Darth Maul. So, on that note, everybody, you have a great night, great day tomorrow. Rest well. See you tomorrow night. And
Did you see you unmodded Jess when you banned?
oh shoot. Okay, I will get that fixed. Okay, there you go.
Thank you, Titus. Thank you, Jess.
Yeah,
That's
sorry.
It. Thank you. Well,
Sorry,
Brian,
Jess. A public apology to my the mod of all mods.
Jeremy,
Listen,
thank
I love all my mods on my channel. The missus is, but and I got great mods, but Jess is such a great mod, is always there at any time of day during any stream, no matter what's going on with her work, whatever. And of course, it would be the one mod I do that to. So you've been boomer, Jess. So sorry about that.
You've been dad manned.
Well, I had somebody make me a mod one time, and then they banned me in the same thing when they made me the mod. So it happens. These buttons. So, yes, exactly. So, alrighty. So, all right. I hate that they added these little emote things to the side of the YouTube side, and it gets into the way of the last person.
It does.
Yeah. So anyway, okay. So hit this link, go see where do they go. It was a perfect timing in a Fortnite stream with Mark D with a C. It's perfect. So, hey, and there's also the fervently emote one. But, hey, on that note, folks, see, what's weird with this, it was like 112 likes. Now it's down to 109. So I'm wondering if YouTube is like monitoring it as this is happening. And they're like,
I don't know.
It's all fun. We're going to embrace the hell out of this tonight. Thank
Tomorrow
you
is probably going to be 3, so.
Well,
It'll
I
be
will tell you.
3, yeah, but it'll be 4 because that's 4 like. Who knows?
Let me make.
Somebody's messing with the wiring.
Yeah, see, like Jess says, Mrs. makes the where did they go, because she's like right there when I got eliminated. It was hilarious. So
no, I didn't say it like that. It was very.
Yeah, well, real quick, this is the banana football, but it is based on Fortnite with Peely banana. But that if you see it at a larger screen, it is the you can see the dimples in it, like you would have in a football. So that's where it's a combination of the stitching and the dots and the thing. So anyway, on that note, folks, hey, make sure you like, subscribe if you haven't. Thank you for everyone that's been here. Yeah. Thank you to these great people here. Thanks to the mods that have been here. Jess, I'm sorry, and I owe you, and you can torture me with many, many more food pictures. And on that, everybody, have a good night, good day tomorrow, and we will see you next time. Bye, all.
Bye,
Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.